Oh, where's my model? I didn't open it, my bad. But anyways, hello everyone, this is Jersey Lee Z, you can call me Lee. And here I am. And we're back with Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. And hopefully, the kidnap turnabout, hopefully, I finally get to meet Kay Faraday. Also, ignore the stream earlier. I am severely fucking, sleep deprived? No. I slept. It's just that, you know, earlier on, I thought that I had slept as well. Kinda gaslit myself into thinking, yeah, you're awake and aware and ready to play. I was 12 hours early. March 13th, 10:11 a.m. Fuck who knows where. It's time. Don't worry, Mr. Edgeworth, I'll be following your every movement with my binoculars. Good to hear. Now make sure you don't lose sight of me. I'm counting on you for backup. You can count on me, sir! I sure hope so, I just asked you to. I have to go. The kidnapper is supposed to contact me soon. Who would have thought that upon my return, I'd be thrust into a kidnapping case? God, can I catch a fucking break? And that I would be the one who would have to make the ransom drop-off. Who? What kid? You're lurking from your PS4? That's so real of you. Oh my god. He's got the fucking suitcase? No way. Let's see. I checked that the money is all there, safe inside this suitcase. Now all I have to do is await further instructions from the kidnapper, which I'm expecting to be transferred to my cell phone. I wonder who else is around. This is the meeting place, after all. He's using the— oh god! What the fuck? Why is the blue badger fucking dead inside? Oh my god, what's happening? I'm sorry, Gatewaterland? Isn't Gatewater the name of the hotel in the first game? Oh god, I hate it. I hate it! I hate it! I hate it! Ugh! Welcome to Gatewaterland! Hmm? Oh, thank you. And a big hello to you. I'm the Proto Badger. Nice to meet you. I don't like you. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Excuse me, but were you perhaps thinking of taking a picture of me? A picture of you? Sorry, but I'm not interested. You're creepy as fuck. Oh, that's too bad. Well, have a good day. Oh. Hello? Who are you? You're not Ernest Amano. Who the fuck is Ernest Amano? Oh yeah, Edgeworth mentioned him at the end of the last case. Like, he said, like, mentor or something. It sounds like the kidnapper's using some sort of voice alteration device. Sorry, I don't have any filters. I'm his representative, Miles Edgeworth. Are you a cop? Legally, you have to tell me if you are a cop. No, I'm a prosecutor. That's like basically a fucking cop, bitch. I know what you're wondering, and yes, I have brought the ransom money with me. I see. In that case, bring the money with you to the stadium. Okay. So this person intends to see if I'm being followed, huh? Please, Detective Gumshoe. I really need you to come through for me this one time. What is happening, bro? Who got kidnapped? Patrol. Wait, that's the fucking Gaviner's logo. They were performing here? That's crazy. Event schedule. Battle of the Magicians, Max Galactica versus Troop Gramarye. What? Wait, it's misspelled. It says Garmarye. And the Gaviner special concert. Wait, hold on. Wait, that's crazy. Max Galactica, the fucking clown? I guess he's not a clown, he's a magician, but like... Huh. I did not know there was a Trucy mentioned here. I guess it's not technically Trucy. Wait, is Troop Gramarye still, like, a thing, though? Didn't they get disbanded because, you know, they're not... Like, one of them's dead, and the other one's in jail. Like, Zach Gramarye is dead. Valor? Val... something. The other one, the yellow one, he's in jail. The girl is, you know, has amnesia, so does it refer to Trucy? I don't know, maybe. Edgeworth speaking. Yeah, but the Gaviners is fun. What was the name? No. Patrol. I know their thing was that they were like cops. Like they were all in law enforcement. The Gaviners. Next, come to the haunted house. And just how long do you intend to have me wander around for? That's for me to decide. You don't have much of a choice here, my friend. I suppose not. Ugh. Just because I'm the only lawyer who can walk. And not just teleport. Jesus. I've arrived. Go inside. Spooky. Oh god. Edgeworth, are you okay, man? Oh, I would not be okay. Oh, absolutely fucking not. What a dismal place. Oh no, I'm absolutely gonna fucking kill myself in this situation. Absolutely not. That's it. Go through those doors. Spooky season has arrived. It is October now. This is really good timing. Am I being watched from somewhere? Yeah, how is Gumshoe watching with the binoculars here? Am I fucked? Leave the money and go now. It's going alright. I was hoping for an exchange, but maybe I should do as they say for now and not push it. I couldn't catch even a glimpse of the kidnapper. Perhaps I should keep an eye on this haunted house until police backup arrives. I'm fucking scared. Oh, fuck that. Oh, fuck that! What the fuck? What the fuck? No, Edgeworth, run! Oh, God! Jesus Christ, I'm fucking dead! What the fuck? Ugh! It was a trap! Absolutely fucking not. I hate that. What the fuck? That guy... Oh, that guy betrayed. No, can't be. Then the deal... Who's talking? Who is that? And what are they talking about? Split police. Alright. In front of meetup. Can't move my body. I fear I may faint again. Fuck. What the fuck? Where am I? How long was I out? It wasn't raining like it is now when I made the drop-off. Am I handcuffed? Fuck. This was supposed to be a simple affair. So why have I been taken hostage as well? I can only assume Detective Gumshoe lost sight of me at some point. Yeah, when you entered the enclosed building, dude. The only reason I agreed to be the drop-off man was because of that phone call. It was from Mr. Ernest Amano, the director of the powerful Zaibatsu, the Amano group. Wow. Holy fucking shit. God damn. Dude, you have the, like, you have the potential to, you know, get the biggest gauges in the world. Like, I don't know. I think this is supposed to be, like, good luck in China or something, like having long-ass earlobes. But, man. A man. But aside from that, I also owe him a great debt of gratitude. His only son, Lance, had been kidnapped. I know that Lance is already in his 20s, but I guess some things you never grow out of. Like kidnapping. I can't sit around waiting for someone to come help me. I must escape somehow. Ugh! He's trying. Haha, was that you making that funny sound? Who's talking? Who's there? And how dare you laugh at a gentleman's plight? Oh shit, it's Kay! No way! Here she is, my girl. My daughter. Who are you? Are you one of the kidnappers? A kidnapper, me? No way, I'm not into such petty crimes. Nope, I'm after something much, much bigger. Ugh, I must be worn out from today's ordeal. Focus, Miles. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. Sorry about that. Even in the depths of night, when no other bird dares to take flight, one alone soars to shine the light of righteousness on the world's blight. And that one is me, for I am the great thief, Yatagarasu. Great thief? Did she really just claim to be the Yatagarasu? You can't be a great thief, you're a girl. Oh, but my real name is Kay Faraday. You can call me Kay, Kay. Good, I'm glad that's settled. Ugh. I thought having teenage assistant girls was that man's thing. Please, not me as well. Not quite. I have a mountain of questions for you. But first, if you would be so kind as to remove these ropes. I wonder, should I remove them? I was actually having a lot of fun watching you make those silly faces. Ugh. Here, I'm making a silly face right now. Is that good enough for you? Hey, there's no need to get all mad and icy glary on me, you know? This rope goes through here, and there you go. Man, whoever tied this was a really poor Boy Scout. Admitting to a prosecutor you're a thief is a good idea, you know? Of course. It's not like he's a cop. Oh, what a relief. I owe you my thanks. That's okay. You can pay me back in full later. By not arresting me. Now then, what question should I start with? Unfortunately, I can already tell nothing is going to be easy with this cheeky girl. Yeah, what's up? You call yourself a great thief, yet you are really are you really a thief at all? You doubt me? Look, I've got a giant key in my hair. What else do you want? I get it. You think that a young lady like me couldn't possibly be such a big-time thief, right? That's not the part I have a tough time believing. I am the real, genuine Yatagarasu, you know? Yep, I'm a pure-blooded great thief. It's a little something I inherited from my predecessor. Is it something inherited? In that case, you wouldn't mind if I arrested you then, right? What? What? Of course I'd mind. I haven't stolen anything yet. Seriously, I don't know how you can say such a horrible thing to your savior. I love her expressions. She's so goofy. That's true. Technically, she hasn't stolen anything in front of me. Yet. Hey, do you want to see my prosecutor's badge? Maybe there'll be a bit where she steals it too. Oh, don't surprise me like that. I can't believe you're just shoving things in my face. I mean, aren't there more pressing things you'd rather ask little old me? Has a point. I should probably find out more about my mysterious savior first. Fine. When you say you're the Yatagarasu, do you mean you are the Yatagarasu? Yep. The most righteous of the righteous. The legendary great thief. A bit of a Robin Hood, if you will. But I inherited the title only recently. So I haven't had a chance to steal anything yet, as the second Yatagarasu. I was not aware that thieves could pass down the titles like that. I mean, why the fuck not? But don't worry. I got some big plans in the works. I'm gonna steal this entire amusement park. Big plans, huh? They wouldn't happen to lead to a big arrest, would they? I knew it. There's just no reasoning with a prosecutor. I should have done this with a defense attorney. They're a little more gullible, you know? Is there honor in what she does? I don't know. Maybe she just steals shit. I assume she steals shit from, like, bad people. I'm not the problem here. I'll have you know that the Yatagarasu has no interest in stealing petty trinkets. There's one thing and only one thing I want to steal. Only one thing, and what would that be? But that's gonna have to wait until we find our way out of here. I like this little expression where she's like sticking her head out a little bit. It's so goofy looking. Well, at least there is one thing we agree on. I'm sure I'll have plenty of time later to learn more about you. So, you never told me what your name is, Mr. Prosecutor? Oh, I guess not. I'm Miles Edgeworth. Now I remember. How can you remember something I just told you? But she sure is cheery. All right then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's get out of here. Good job. Nice. Akete! It would seem that we are locked in from the other side. What does she know? No clue. What? No way! I don't hear you! La la la! Okay, you do remember where you came in from, right? Looks like that might be our only way out of this room. Whoops. Slight miscalculation. It's a good height to make an entrance from, but I can't jump that high to make an exit. I suppose we have no choice but to look around and see if we can't find another way out. Isolation room. Phone. Isn't this my phone? Looks like it made it through the ordeal intact. Only there was a way for us to contact someone on the outside. Ah, but we do have a way, right here. Don't you have a phone? Don't the kids all have phones now? Ah, there was a cell phone here this whole time? Jesus, why didn't you use it then? If I'm right, Detective Gumshoe should have contacted the precinct for backup by now. Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Are you okay? I was so worried, sir! I got assaulted, Gumshoe, so thank you for doing your job very poorly. I'm fine. I was knocked unconscious for a spell by the kidnappers, that's all. I'm sorry, sir. I'm such a failure. If only I had lost sight of you. Detective, we don't have time for this. Have the police set up a perimeter right now. You don't have to worry about that, sir. I already got the boys working on that. But in doing that, I sorta... What's wrong, Detective? Sorry to butt in, but I'm afraid you're going to have to make do with me. Who? Who is this? Oh, shit. Shilong Lang of Interpol. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard a great deal about you. So why exactly is an Interpol agent like yourself involved in a domestic kidnapping case? Don't sweat the details. A crime's a crime, whether it's on local or global scale. Besides, you're the one who's in a world of trouble. And why would you say that? Fuck did I do? I just got, like, knocked unconscious by a fucking badger. Lang G says, the pack that runs together stays together. You catch my drift. You caused quite a ruckus by running blindly into a situation and then getting caught. Should have contacted the police from the very beginning. I'm sorry that this happened because of a lapse in judgment. However, I humbly request that you please help me out here post-haste. Sorry, no can do. I don't feel like it. What? We're hunting the kidnapper now, and I haven't got any hands to spare. As I said, my pack moves as one. You're the one who wanted to go it alone, so, good luck to you, Mr. Prosecutor. What a dickhead. Oh, and once we do catch the kidnapper, rest assured we'll come to find you. Eventually. Try not to starve. You... What's wrong? Did you get cut off? No. My phone ran out of power. No way! Doesn't matter anyway. We should try to get out of here through our own means. Yeah! I have a name to live up to after all. If we put our heads together, we're sure to find a way out. Girl, you gotta give up. Girl, you have to give up. What is this? Looks like the Bad Badger, and it's looking as bad as ever. Looks like a costume head to me. I guess the Bad Badger's costume is, at the very least, a two-piece, huh? The real question is, why is only the head sitting out here on the floor? Bad Badger head. I hope we have to do, like, shenanigans with the costumes to get out of here. Maybe we can use this paint to help us escape. And what exactly do you have in mind? Well, we could paint help in really giant letters. And who, pray tell, would see these giant letters? We're inside a building. Okay, then how about we light the paint on fire and send out colored smoke signals? And kill us? Are you... God, you're fucking stupid. What kind of thief are you? Anyone who saw it would think some crazy arsonist was about and call the cops. Actually, that may not be great for me, seeing as I'm a thief and all. I mean, you haven't stolen anything yet. Let's try to find something other than this paint to use, shall we? They're holding a Blue Badger photo rally. You don't know? Plus, it's not just the Blue Badger, it's his whole family, too. Their family? You can't tell me Proto Badger is related to them. That is a fucking freak. If you manage to snap a shot of every member in the family, you get a really posh prize. Posh? Take a picture of every member of the Badger family and receive a prize. There's only one of each of the 4 family members wandering throughout the park. Best of luck. Huh. Well, there's a costume head sitting over there. Why not start with a picture of that? You can't do that. That's cheating. There's only one of each badger in the park, so you have to work for it. Speaking of badgers, there was one sitting at against a wall in the haunted house. Seriously? But somehow I don't think that one counts, Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, it's assaulting me. I don't know that, though. You have to take pictures of the costumed ones walking around the park. So those are the rules of this game. How quaint. Oh, that's actually evidence? I thought that was just flavor. Hey, there's something inside the bottom right box. Oh, I think it's a Pink Badger costume. Pink Badger? You don't keep up with what's going on in the world, do you? In that case, you'd better study up on the whole Badger clan with this. I'm sorry, clan? I just saw the word gun. Proto-badger, the very first badger. Badger. A bad badger, a vile criminal with a gun! No way. Blue badger, an ally of justice who keeps the peace. Pink badger, note her unique pink bow. She's the girl one. What is this thing?
Think of it as a bible of all the things you ever need to know about the clan.
Whatever. Suppose I can keep it as reference, a guide or something. I suppose this means that this is where they keep all the costumes.
Certainly looks that way. So it's like the Badger family's home.
There's 8 boxes, but 7 of them are empty. Which means that 7 of the costumes are in use right now. Why are there 7 if there's only 1? But aren't these badgers the mascots of the police force?
Well, I heard that the police had a hand in sponsoring this theme park. Probably because the Gatewater Group owes the police from all those cases they solved.
They have all the power of the state, and they used it to make a theme park?
It's not just any theme park. They have handcuff-shaped double-looping roller coaster.
It's quite enough. I'm feeling woozy from just the thought of such a thing. Edgeworth cannot handle, like, any fucking roller coaster, dude. It just reminds him of an earthquake and he shuts down. It's an elevator, too. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. There it is. Bring the counters back. Oh, hey, a key. And what have we here?
Ah!
Why do I feel a laser-like stare aimed right at me? Did you want to take a look?
Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, I see. Yes, this is definitely a key. I'm sure it's a key to something.
Yeah, the fucking door. The something is what is relevant to my interest.
Look, it's the Blue Badger.
Suppose even this thing can be popular with women.
My nemesis!
What in the... Why is she beating it up?
He's got the word badge right in his name. That's nothing but bad news for someone like me.
God, she's such a wannabe thief.
And to think he's out there wandering around in this park. I'd better be careful. He's gonna arrest me by the power of his name alone.
I somehow doubt that the Blue Badger has the power to arrest anyone. I mean, civilian arrest, technically. So this is the Blue Badger's rival, the Bad Badger, huh? Do you feel some sort of reverence toward this Badger, Kay?
Ha! I can't believe you'd be so stereotypical when it comes to thieves. Surely you must also think there are much cooler and cuter ones out there, right? That's it. I've decided that thieves and thievery need an image makeover.
I mean, just play Persona 5, Kay. You're good. Good luck with that one. It's possible. Persona 5, baby. This is that Blue Badger I met at the main gate.
Excuse me, but his name is Proto Badger, not Blue Badger. He's based off the very first design created by the local police chief.
It's fucking horrifying.
You know, when you compare the two, the Blue Badger looks a bit cuter.
I suppose as he continued to redesign him, the chief managed to make him cuter and cuter. Even humanity has come a long way when you think about how much we've evolved.
Are we comparing the Blue Badger to humans now? God, why are you so fucking philosophical, dude?
I suppose this is the Pink Badger? This is the one that's a girl. Since it has the same design, doesn't it seem forced to call this one a female?
You think so? I mean, just look at how long her eyelashes are.
They're... barely. It's the only difference.
And the fact that she's pink.
Yes. And
her lips are red. See? Lipstick.
I can't see any lip. It's thin fucking line.
What?
What? She has nothing to say about the giant pink ribbon, or is that too obvious? I guess that's it here? Yeah.
Man, why'd they have to put the windows so high up anyway? How's a thief supposed to make her daring escape?
With a chair, I don't know. I suppose we can make our way out if we were able to climb on top of these lockers. Why don't you just boost her? There's more of them! There's a whole fucking clan.
Ha! That's pretty clever. You'd make a good thief, yeah, Mr. Edgeworth.
Please don't ever place my name and the word thief in the same sentence ever again.
Let's see. I wonder if I can jump and grab the top of the locker here. Hup! Up! Man, why'd they have to make such ginormous lockers anyway?
You've got no hops, girlie. What kind of fucking thief are you? Even if we wanted to use these lockers, we'd need some sort of foothold. And I certainly aren't, like, I am certainly not a foothold. Negative hops. She's Fortson. Hey, you know, short people can jump high sometimes. The kidnapping. Do you know where the person who kidnapped me went?
Well, after they locked you up in here, sounded like they went into the next room and started talking to someone.
I feel like I heard something as well, but it's all a haze in my mind. I wonder if that man felt like this when he was clobbered over the head with a fire extinguisher. However, I do recall that the kidnapper was talking with someone. It was just a guess before, but I guess I really am dealing with two kidnappers here.
After that, they left. It almost seemed as if they were done with you.
I suppose that is the case, as my kidnapping seems like an afterthought to the 1 million. Well, if they went into the next room, let's see what we can find out through the slots. Oops. Here, do you want to look at my badge? Fuck.
Hey, don't you think getting out of here is more important right now? You can ask me about that later.
I suppose she's right. Fine. Why do Ace Attorney protagonists keep getting knocked the fuck out? I mean, it hasn't happened with Ryunosuke yet. So, like, God forbid. Does it ever happen to Apollo? I don't remember if it happens to Apollo or not. I don't think it's happened to Athena. Oh, we can peer into the room, and the kidnappers were in from there. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Oh God. Jesus, we're only fucking 40 minutes into the stream, and we've already like bumped up twice. Shit.
Cheers.
Apollo thinks so. There's a beam in the next room identical to the one in this room. There's even a hook on it to hold a propped-up floor panel in place. Which reminds me.
Did you find something useful, Mr. Edgeworth?
Perhaps. I may have found a very handy hint to how we'll get out of here. Is that what I think it is?
It looks like the kidnappers had an escape tunnel prepared just in case. That's awesome. They're like a bunch of great thieves themselves.
No, they're not, because I highly doubt they made the tunnel themselves. The floor panel was removed and propped up against the beam in a very specific way. I think this building was originally built with a basement or underground area. Door. There's a door on the opposite side that appears to be the same as this one. Which would mean that I can probably assume that these two rooms are very similar in structure. I believe I may have just found our ticket out. We got logic? We got logic? Wait, hold on. This is the beam I was tied to.
What's up? I was pondering if perhaps we could make it over to and out the window if we climbed this. Good thinking, and if it's climbing action you need, just leave it to me. Thanks. This little hook looks like it might make for a good foothold. Up you go, okay? Good luck. I won't be propping you up because, to be quite honest, I have no arm strength whatsoever. The only arm workout that I get is pointing my finger at people. Count on it! The great thief Yaragrasu spreads her mighty wings and takes to the skies. Here I go. Fuck! I love the brooding... like, the brooding wind. She looks like emo here, but I know it's just like she's embarrassed. As I thought, this beam was definitely not made for climbing. What do you mean, as I thought? I'm not your guinea pig, you know. Whoa. Structural engineering. This hook on this beam. You know I already tried, and there's no way I can jump from this hook to the window. Come on, even you have to admit when something's just not possible. I wasn't about to suggest that again. Rather, that it's here for a different purpose. Really? Like what? Why the fuck do you think it's here? As you saw in the adjacent room, it's clearly for keeping a floor panel propped up. Which means that there should be a panel in this room that we can open as well. Oh, I get it. You're one of them brainy types, huh? You use your brain all smart and like. We didn't notice its existence at all this time because it was being hidden by this top. Alright then, let's fold this thing up and see what's underneath. Now this is what I call a treasure. But look, it's locked, right? Wow, this must be another entrance to the secret hidden basement. I totally smell treasure. The scent I wish to smell is the sweet fragrance of freedom. Then what are you waiting for? Hurry up and open the hatch. All right. This thing is locked down tight. I wonder what I could do. Nah, fiddlesticks. I wonder what I could fucking do. There's a lock? And there's a key? What could it mean? I believe you're up, Kay. Huh? Why me? Because we need to use the tiny key that you've taken quite a liking to. Oh, gotcha. Just leave it to me. Why don't you just use that giant key in your hair? I love the tense feeling of these moments when you're about to uncover something big. I believe the feeling of freedom would be much more satisfying right about now. All right. I got the secret door open, and now... Whoop. Wait! What? Ah! You all right, Kay? I'm fine. Ladder just slipped, is all. Oh, thank goodness she's all right. I about had a coronary. There's a lot of really large machinery down here. You might have fucking died. What about an exit? It's really dark and cramped down here, so I really doubt there's an exit. I can't believe that happened. You have only yourself to blame for leaping before you looked, you know. No way! I mean, how was I supposed to know that the ladder is removable? Oh. I wonder what we could use the ladder for. Interesting. I figured out how we will escape this prison, Kay. Oh, so how are you gonna bust out? Seems that your reckless actions were of use after all. Are you actually praising me? More of a thank you for giving me an idea regarding this ladder. The underground ladder? What about it? This ladder isn't for just who wish to go down. Oh, I see. If we use this... Yes, I believe it's long enough to reach the top of those lockers. Well, then what are we waiting for?
Hooray.
Alright, now we can get out of here.
Look at her. She's so joyous. Childlike whimsy. How old are you?
Lance Amano and Shilong Lang.
You're 17. I mean, you're older than Susato. You're Gina's age. What is it? Wait, hold on. What is it with 17-year-old girls being like thieves in this series? Explain.
Yippee! Yippee!
Yes, we spent entirely too much time in here. Kidnappers who held me hostage, and a mysterious Interpol agent. This case is only getting started, and I'll be the one to bring it to a resounding end. Now, why are they thieves? Well, one of them's poor, the other one inherited it, I guess? The Wild Wild West. The 10-gallon hat saloon. Holy shit, that's a lot of gallons. That's a lot of alcohol.
Hey, look, there's a kitty.
That's weird. Looks like it stopped raining for now.
Yeah, thank goodness. You have no idea how hard it was raining earlier.
The miles west. Mr. Edgeworth! I'm so glad you managed to escape, sir. I was so stressed that I thought my heart was gonna give out. Detective Gumshoe, may I ask what in the world that is? Well, that's, Oh, that's a lot of cops. Hello? What the fuck? Count off! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 98, 99. Holy shit. Shifu, all 99 members are here and accounted for, sir. And a blue badger also. Oh my fucking god. Huh. What the heck do you think you're doing counting my cubs off like that? Holy shit. Did you just get like an eye examination and your eyes are like, you know, sensitive? Oh, like what the fuck are these glasses, man? He's got that Wolverine cut. Every person is a valuable human being, you get me? Oh my god, his fucking theme though, god damn! And everyone has a name that their parents gave to them. No one's a 2 or a 3. Everyone, regardless of age or rank, is number 1, got it? You know what? The best boss ever. I love it. Shifu! Shifu! Who the fuck is the lady? You are Agent Lang, I take it? You infidel! How dare you address our Shifu so rudely? Ah! Lang Ji says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder. So don't you ever forget to show the proper respect towards another person. Sheena. This isn't much, but please accept my card. Oh, thank you. Please accept mine in return. You all see that just now? That is the proper way for 2 people to show their respect. Keep that in mind and you'll get far in life, got it? I mean, he's a very respectful Wolverine. God, Shifu, you're so fucking hot! Oh, that's right. Francisca did warn me. Something about an elite Interpol agent from the Republic of Zhengfa. Apparently, this man has the highest successful arrest rate in the organization. And I guess it's because he has 100 officers at his beck and call. Agent Lang, why exactly is an Interpol agent involved with a clearly domestic case? It's none of your business, Mr. Prosecutor.
How is it not?
I've heard a rumor or two about you. You solved a murder that occurred during your flight home recently, right? Huh. But you sure took a while just to arrest one little flight attendant. How pathetic. Alright, rude. How dare you say that about Mr. Edgeworth? Are you saying you could have solved it faster, pal? The comedic relief jumps to the aid of his master. How cliche. Look, what I'm getting at is that if I had been there, no one would have died. I would have solved the entire case and Agent Hicks would still be with us here today. Agent Lang knew yesterday's victim, Agent Acme Hicks. I mean, they are both Interpol, so... Hicks was like a brother to me, so now I'm out to take my revenge. He's so angry. Agent Hicks was investigating a smuggling ring with Franziska and a third person. This must be the man she was talking about. In that case, you should understand how I feel, as the kidnapped is someone I know. So I ask that you please allow me to participate in the investigation. Not so fast! This isn't your neatly trimmed courtroom of Eden, you know. You're out in the wilderness now, Mr. Prosecutor, and way out of your league. No hard feelings, but why don't you go back to your courtroom now, pretty boy? Oh, only one man is allowed to call me pretty boy, alright? And it's not fucking you. You dare to mock the court. I do. And I don't need the help of a filthy prosecutor. I'm sorry, but the truth doesn't need the likes of you to distort it today. Who uses the adjective filthy to describe a prosecutor? How dare you? And why? Why do I feel such an intense loathing emanating from him? A prosecutor killed my family, man. Alright, man, good job on the perimeter around Gatewater Land. Now let me find the kidnapper and bring the punk to me. Dismissed! Sir, you're so hot! Holy shit! Now then, Mr. Prosecutor, you just sit tight here and don't cause any trouble, understand? Wait! Who is the girly? Who is the girly pop? You said Sheena. Mr. Edgeworth! It's been a while since I last met someone so disagreeable. Ugh. Rude. Why, of all places, did he show up here? And completely out of the blue at that. I suppose I'll have to ask Detective Gumshoe to fill me in on that. Excuse me, but if you could just let me through here. Sorry, can't let anyone through. Agent Lang's orders. Ugh. Suppose I'll have to deal with this impasse for now.
But there's a kitty.
Highly doubt I'll find a clue in here, but I might as well check just to be sure. Ugh. This barrel sure is heavy. You there, do you know what's inside of this thing? It's the emergency water supply for putting out fires. What? I see. Well, they certainly are well prepared. Although they really should have just a fire extinguisher somewhere.
But there's a kitty. I want to look at the kitty. Man, I can't calmly do any stealing at all with that detective around.
I suppose it's not easy when there's this many members of law enforcement in the vicinity.
It's alright. It's not like I'm in a hurry to steal just any old thing.
Which is it? Do you plan to steal something or not? Quite the mystery, this one. Maybe I should talk with her a bit more. Yeah, what are you stealing exactly?
So, what are you gonna do about your investigation into the kidnapping?
Good question. Since Agent Lang holds the authority to investigate this case now, this makes things a bit more complicated.
Oh, come on. You can't let that stop you. I'll even lend you a hand, so let's go. Fuck the cops.
But you're a self-purported great thief, are you not? I don't believe I can let someone of an unlawful nature participate in an investigation.
You don't like to listen, do you? Who? I'm not just any old great thief, I'm the Yatagrasu. And as I said earlier, the Yatagrasu's after only one and only one thing.
What? I like this expression. She's so confident.
What is this one and only one thing you're after? The Yatagrasu is only interested in one thing. And that is the truth.
Oh, okay. Well, that works for me. I see. It was 7 years ago. There was a vigilante who threw the business world into a panic. Labeled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarasu appeared and vanished at will. The Yatagarasu reappears, corporate dealings exposed. Oh, so they're a whistleblower for, like, everyone. Great thief, speedy times, mercurial news. Though we still don't know much about this thief's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. The Yatagarasu like to find and publicly disclose evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts. Like the gay furry hackers, no way! Once the target was chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement was sent forth. Instead, the chosen corporation was infiltrated without even the target noticing. Some days later, the evidence that was found was sent out to the mass media, along with a card with the mark of a three-legged raven. Ah, yes. Instead of a calling card, it's just like, call me later card. Looking back, I suppose you could call what the Yatagarasu was stealing the truth. Could this child really be the successor to the original Yatagarasu? That can't be, can it? Yeah, she's probably just, you know, copycatting.
Find one of these, I could be a prosecutor too, right?
Don't even think of stealing this from me. It's mine!
If it's that important to you, why don't you wear it on your lapel?
Why should I have to label myself as a prosecutor everywhere I go?
And why does everyone ask that question of me?
That's what I'd like to know.
Listen, I don't want to ruin my suit with a pinhole, okay?
What more do you want of me? Stadium, haunted house, Wild Wild West. Huh. So I was knocked out in the haunted house and then brought to the Wild Wild West. Why? For what reason?
I really love theme parks. Too bad we're not here to have a fun time.
So why did you choose this one, and why choose to show yourself to me, of all people?
Because I was tailing you, silly. Duh.
You were following me? But why? For what reason? You're not gonna tell me? Okay.
What do you think about this?
If you're going to steal anything, at least keep your hands off my lines.
Alright, I'll return it to you. Here you go.
I was hoping for some information in return, but my line will do for now.
Oh, come on! The Badger family is waiting for us to find and take pictures of them. And remember, you have to yell, Badger get! Each time, or it doesn't count.
Do you even have a rule for when you take the pictures?
Tell me about it. I was planning to steal all my shots, and as any proper great thief should.
The concept of stealing permeates every aspect of this girl's life. It's her whole personality, dude. Don't take it away from her.
It's a book of information about my arch enemy, the Blue Badger. But I won't lose to the likes of him. You just wait and see. I'm gonna write a tome of thievery. How's that, Mr. Edgeworth?
The information that winds up on your wanted poster will suffice in this competition. Also, if you write a tome of thievery, it would make your job a lot fucking harder. Because, you know, we would read it. It's an old-fashioned rocking chair, and the kind that makes you feel instantly at ease. Okay, old man. Something written here. A soothing 10-minute sitting for only $100! I see. Reverse psychology make it so expensive that no one would dare sit on it. Oh, I guess. Great job, detective.
Sir! for losing sight of me and the kidnapper and allowing my investigation to be hijacked.
Sir.
I look forward to your next month's salary assessment.
But the case isn't lost yet, sir. I'm gonna show you just how much of a man Dick Gumshoe can be.
Shall I prepare the 21 gun salutes now or later?
Oof.
Detective, are you sure it was the precinct who called for backup?
Of course, sir. I think I would know the number to my own precinct like the back of my hand.
Then why did an Interpol agent show up instead with an army of his own agents?
That, I have no idea. About 5 minutes after I made the call, the Wolfman showed up out of nowhere, sir.
Agent Lang definitely has an agenda, so the question is, what is he after? The smuggling ring, probably?
Mr. Edgeworth, I was wondering if I may ask you about one thing, sir.
Yes, what is it?
Who is that? The girl over there, I mean. Oh, you're not doing that... You're not doing that thing that, that other guy does, right? He has all those, like, underage assistants. Oh, well, this one looks older than the 8-year-old one, at least.
I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant, Kay Faraday.
What? But I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant.
Funny. I don't recall making you my assistant.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. Me. It's been like that since forever.
Sorry, but I just stole your supporting role.
How can you say something so serious with that gigantic grin on your face, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, we've got a thief in our hands, sir. She stole my role, sir. I'm taking her in, getting her convicted, and making sure she serves out her sentence.
Bruh. Oh, come on. It'll be fun, like musical chairs. You better stay fast on your feet.
No way. I'm terrible at musical chairs. It's cheating. I will not lose the spotlight to you, little girl.
Don't be aggro against a child. Lance. Oh.
Lance, where are you, son?
Oh, hello. Mr. Amano.
Oh, Miles, my boy. I'm sorry to involve you in such an affair just after you've returned.
For you, Mr. Amano, I gladly offer my assistance. After all, I have you to thank for how well things turned out during my time abroad. If it wasn't for you, I might not have been introduced to that law office and had the chance to study the inner workings of another country's judicial system.
No. Think nothing of it. As you know, Manfred and I go way back.
That's interesting. Interesting. Yeah, just to clarify, I did tell you before that I have cut all contact with the Manfred, estate, other than my sister. Yeah, like I don't associate with Manfred von Karma anymore.
I consider a beloved disciple of his to be like one of my own blood.
Well, I'd hardly count myself as a beloved disciple. He fucking sucked.
If you ever want to go overseas again, you need only ask. I can use my company's vast network to send you anywhere at any time.
So, who's the old man? He's the father of the currently kidnapped Lance Amano. Ernest Amano. What is the pun? Like, earnest man, I guess? But I don't get Lance.
Now then, have you found Lance yet, Miles? Please, I miss my poor boy dearly.
I'm terribly sorry, but your son's whereabouts remain unknown, Mr. Amano.
Whoa, hold on there. Then what happened to all that money?
I believe the 1 million has been stolen, and that the culprits are now on the run.
What?
Oh, poor old man. Don't you have anything you could give him the chair about, Mr. Edgeworth? Forgive me, Mr. Amano. I mean, seems like he's, still financially fine. I was wondering if you could please tell me the details of the kidnapping one more time.
Oh, it was yesterday. A call came to the house. From the receiver came the sound of my son. Help me, Daddy.
I know this is tough, but please stay with me here, Mr. Romano. Is your child not 20? Like, in his 20s?
You don't understand. He hasn't called me Daddy in ages. It was incredibly moving. I wish I'd recorded him saying that.
While he was kidnapped, sir? God. You definitely should have recorded that conversation. Not for that, though. But not for the foolish sentimentalities of an old man. Refresh my memory. What kind of person is Lance again?
How will telling you about Lance help you get him back?
Surprisingly, a lot can be deduced from a person's relationships and behavior.
Very well, then. Lance is my one and only son, and he turned 21 this year. He's very much like me when I was his age, kind and very attractive.
Are you sure? Dude's not gonna age well then, huh?
I'm sure women simply can't keep their hands off of him.
Is there anything else about him you noticed of late?
Now that you mention it, I haven't been able to get him in contact with our butler, Oliver.
Your butler?
Yes, his name is Oliver Deacon. He's been with our family for years now. He gets along so well with Lance, so I thought maybe he would know where my son is.
Oliver Deacon. Mr. Romano, could you please tell me a little more about your butler, Mr. Deacon? Oh yeah, we haven't seen, like, a murder yet. Is anyone getting murdered here? I got clobbered, but hardly counts.
As a butler, he's outstanding. He's one hell of a butler. He even serves as Lance's personal private tutor. He took a brief leave recently, but even after it was over, I haven't been able to reach him.
So you still haven't spoken with him since his leave? What about his family and friends?
They said they hadn't seen him. I've tried everything I could think of, Miles. Do you think this could have something to do with Lance's kidnapping?
It's possible, but can't say for sure quite yet. So even the person closest to the victim has gone missing. Was it, like, staged? Fake kidnapping? Oliver Deacon. Sounds like a name I'd better keep in mind. Detective Gumshoe.
Yes, sir!
Let's begin our investigation. Even if that Interpol agent holds the authority to head this investigation, we can't allow ourselves to stand idly by, twiddling our thumbs.
I'm with you 100%, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. I, Dick Gumshoe, pledge to stick by your side through thick and thin. More than this girl here.
Mr. Romano, it was my fault that the culprits escaped. Which is why, with your blessing, I vow to return Lance to you myself.
Oh, I've never seen you so passionate before, Miles. Good luck to you, my boy.
Alright, well, what are you waiting for? Let's do some investigating. I love this little animation where she adjusts her gloves. Oh. Sorry, I got assaulted by the base again. Holy shit. Yeah, like, it reminds me of Joker Persona 5. Like, he has this one idol where he adjusts his gloves. It's so cool.
If you think I'm gonna lose to you, pal, forget it! So what should we examine first?
Oh, he's paying $100 for that sit. Thanks to Agent Lang, we can't leave this area. But the culprits were here only until very recently. Which means we may be able to find some clues that will tell us how they escaped.
Okay, let's get looking.
Hey.
Hey, you there. Oh, me? What are you doing goofing off in a place like this? I wasn't goofing off, I was about to help Mr. Edgeworth kick off his investigation. You imbecile! All precinct detectives are now under Agent Lang's direct command. No way! I am not working for Wolf Boy!
Wolf Boy.
Mr. Edgeworth, can't you do something?
I'm not in charge of that, Gumshoe.
Bye. I have a new assistant now, Gumshoe. I'm not exactly in a position to argue, seeing as how you are a member of the police. Good, now let's go! No! My role! Boy, have I got just a job for some of your talents.
Well, that was exciting.
Okay.
What? Can't you tell I'm ready to get down to some detective work?
You should go home. Your parents must be worried about you.
Oh, I don't have any fucking parents. My parents are fucking dead. Oh, come on! I finally get to be your assistant and you're trying to ditch me?
I don't recall offering you the position.
Why do you have to be so difficult? Besides, it's already too late, you know. And like I said, I've already stolen the position of assistant a while back.
You're the only one asserting that.
Well, by the time anyone notices, that it's already gone. That's the Yadagrasu way.
You shouldn't speak so lightly of things you know nothing about.
Fine, whatever, you win. Go ahead and do your little investigation. But the talented assistant K is gonna tag along no matter what you say.
Even if she turns out to be useless, she's not going to listen to me. Might as well surrender and let her come along for the ride. Hell yeah.
Yeah?
Kate, what do you think about the kidnapping?
Well, I don't know anything about the victim. So actually, I was hoping you could tell me.
Oh, that's right. I never did explain the situation to you. I got involved because of the phone call I received. It was from none other than the director of the Amano group, Mr. Ernest Amano. His only son, Lance, had been kidnapped, and he wanted me to be the drop-off man. Little did I suspect that I would be abducted myself.
And that's when I found you tied to a pole screaming, "No!"
Can you please drop that already? Oh, okay. Hello. Horses are painted on this garage door to complete the Wild West theme.
They look so lifelike, don't you think?
Yeah, except for, you know, everything that makes them not lifelike. Are you thinking of wrangling or rather stealing them?
If you can coax them out of there, sure. Come on, I know you can sweet talk them out.
I could be holding a cube of sugar in my hand and they wouldn't budge, Kay. They're not for real. Oh my god. It's 3D now. No way. I hate it.
Hey, it's the Blue Badger. Badger get. Yippee!
I really don't understand why she's so excited over this badger hunt. Speaking of badgers, there's a person inside of there. Mr. Badger, I wonder if you might share with me what you saw. He's on shift, dude. He's doing that contorted, wriggling dance again.
Aha!
Wait a minute, it's you! You're from the first fucking game, you're Meekins, dude. You've uncovered my undercover identity, sir. Oh, sure, remain under that head, sir. Aren't you Officer Meekins? Sir! Mike Meekins reporting for duty, sir. This man was a witness in one of the cases I headed 2 years ago. About the only thing I remember about this officer is that he often spoke and acted before he thought, which gave me a great deal of headaches. God, what an unreliable fucking witness.
See a friend of yours, Mr. Edgeworth? You have some weird friends.
I've met him in the courtroom once before. Why was he so upset when we unmasked him? Does he have something to hide? Yeah, the fact that he's fucking Mike Meekins. Look at him. I hate his fucking face, dude. Why are you shaped like that? Officer Meekins, why are you standing here wasting time? Sir, because I'm not a police officer right now, sir. I'm the Blue Badger. And I'm creating memories and dreams for the kids. That's never a waste of time, sir.
I have a dream to become as big as Detective Gumshoe, sir. I was patrolling the scorchingly boring beat until a while ago. When the dispatched radio on my shoulder crackled, the kidnappers had escaped, sir. I thought maybe this is my shot at making detective, sir. I rushed on over to join in, but when I got there was a sea of people already. And I couldn't spread my trademark friendliness and joy to anyone. It would seem that some people never change. He's still a little bitch. The Blue Badger. So why exactly are you in that ridiculous outfit? Sir, that's because, sir, I'm here to keep the visitors in good spirits, sir. But it's also to hide the fact that I'm an officer on the trail of a kidnapper, sir. I see. Agent Lang is very wise to employ this sort of diversionary tactics. To be handed the role of the Blue Badger out of all the different disguises, sir. It's such an honor. Do you have any clues? How long have you been standing here, officer? Oh, only 5 days. Sir! For about 1 little hour, sir. It's around the time I woke up from being knocked unconscious. And I've been here ever since, sir. If that's true, then it's possible Officer Meekin saw the kidnappers escaping. But however, sir, I must tell you that I didn't see a thing, sir. Okay, so you can't see anything through the fucking mask. But you're undercover as a fucking detective cop? Why? I haven't asked you anything yet, officer. No, but I know you will, sir. He's hiding something from me. Officer Meekins, I insist you tell me more about your recent movements. Sir, I've been playing the Blue Badger this whole time, sir, and getting into it too. I patrolled the park all while wearing this costume. And then 1 hour ago, I came over here, sir. I haven't seen any suspicious-looking people this whole time, sir. But I did see a badger, sir, a lone blue badger. What you just said now is contradictory to the facts. How so, Mr. Edgeworth? This is what Officer Meekin's testimony contradicts. There's only one of each badger in the park.
Take that!
Officer Meekins, let's back things up. I'd like to ask you about your last statement. Sure, of course, sir. If that's your wish, Mr. Prosecutor. This little patrolman will wait as long as I am commanded to wait. Okay, bootlegger. Also, he's got a strap. He's got a strap for his hat. I just realized that. Why? You said that you saw a blue badger, correct? And yet, if you take a look at this, what you saw was not supposed to happen. This park is supposed to have only one of each badger in it and at any given time. Which means that as long as you are the blue badger, Officer Meekins, you should not have seen another blue badger wandering the premises. What? Sir? The fuck? Then, that would mean that there are 2 blue badgers walking around, but why? I mean... Oh. The fucking... There's 2 proto-badgers out. And there's 2 bad badgers, but one of them is missing the head. So, like... Sir, it's so incredibly shiny, but has a really ugly shape. Okay, that's rude. I knew it. I was right to go for a much more manly police badge, sir. But I lose it a lot, and I just know I'm going to lose it for a real one these days. I just know I'm going to lose it for real one of these days, sir. Mr. Edgeworth, I think this cop is 1 donut short of a baker's dozen. So a dozen? Believe me, I know. Believe me, I know. And I know stupid cops. Sir, I'm undercover as the Blue Badger now, sir. I must pretend to not know anything about anything, sir. I mustn't respond to that. It would be like shooting fish in a barrel. Okay. Drip, drop. Little by little, our privacy is being sold off to the public through this, sir. But that means I need to work extra hard at my cute poses. Oh, like what? Like this. Oh, great. Now I know what your new pose will be. Look, sir, I've successfully stolen his pose in speaking style, sir.
Ugh, that's nice, Kay.
Sir, you have a copy of the Blue Badger Bible too, sir. It's like 2 pages. This was written by experts on the Badger family, sir, and it's very, very thorough. It doesn't matter that I was made the Blue Badger only a little while ago, sir. That book helped me memorize every name of every badger, sir. There's only 4.
It's not that hard to remember 4 incredibly obvious names.
Hey, there's a bunch of footprints in the mud over here.
I remember hearing rain fall out here while I was being held in there.
Yep, it was just a passing rain. That's why the ground is already pretty much dried up.
I should be thankful. It left us with some nice footprint samples.
You know what? I bet if we followed them, we can find out where the kidnappers went. Plus, we'll be able to spot them because of the muddy shoes.
I don't think it will be that easy.
Why not?
Look carefully. These are quite a few different sets here. And we don't know which ones belong to the kidnappers.
Oh, that's true. We don't know what kind of shoes they're wearing.
If only we knew. Excuse me, but if you could just let me through here.
Sorry, I can't let anyone through. Agent Lang's orders.
Ugh, I suppose I'll have to deal with this impasse for now.
Ha! Gotcha now, you vile criminals.
I'd think the kidnappers would have better sense than to try hiding in these.
Oh, come on! Lighten up, will ya? I was only joking. I don't really think the criminals would be hiding here right in front of 2 officers. That'd be stupid. I'd be rolling down the hill as a barrel already.
I certainly hope not. It's a set of tire tracks originating from the garage.
Aha! So that means a car left from the garage at some time, right?
Correct. But for the car to leave these tracks, it would mean that it left during the passing rain. It's the only explanation as to why these tracks are made of mud. 3 treads. I think we can also safely assume it's a special type of car. I guess let's go inside. Oh, we can't go inside. What we got? Costumes. Phew. A second blue badger that shouldn't exist. Clearly, the true identity of the person underneath is...
Oh, I know. It's one of the kidnappers, right? The person who wore a costume to get away.
Precisely. After all, the costumes that went missing from the storage area are...
a blue badger, a proto-badger, and a bad badger.
Yes, those 3.
So, there are 3 phony badgers running around in the park somewhere, huh?
What if it's Meekins? Well, we're looking for mascot shoes now. Now that we know the kidnappers were wearing badger costumes, those footprints from earlier take on a new and very significant meaning.
Oh, you mean now we know which tracks belong to the kidnappers, right?
Yes. More than shoe prints, we need to follow the paw prints of the badgers.
Okay, Mr. Edgeworth, it's time to use those footprints and go badger hunting. So we're looking for footprints made by a costume. Hey, I think I found them. There's 2 sets here.
They both look like possible candidates.
This set's walking off to the west. Ah, it just stops. Can't make heads or tails of where it's headed from here. think we can assume it's headed towards the stadium. I wonder where the other set leads. This one seems to be headed east. Quick, Mr. Edgeworth. I've got him. I've got one of the culprits. No, I'm not a kidnapper, sir. Okay, he's just fucking stupid. Down, Kay. Clearly those footprints belong to Officer Meekins. But our criminals were each wearing a costume. Aha! Maybe they came over to this garage or something. That's what I would suppose. Officer Meekins, if you could step aside for a moment. We need to examine the garage. Sir! Roger Wilco, sir! What? Roger Wilco? Who the fuck are they? Let's open this shutter and see what we find. Maybe we'll find the kidnapper sign inside. Ah! Is it murder? It's murder. It's murder. What in the... We seem to have stumbled across a dead body. Shit! She must be in severe shock to have been the first to find it. Now then, who is this man?
It's Oliver.
Mr. Romano, are you saying this man is...
Yes, he's my butler. How could something like this have happened?
Indeed. And why was Mr. Deacon here to begin with? I'd better investigate this crime scene quickly before Agent Lang or his men return. The kidnapper's footprints lead right to this garage. And right to a dead body. Is it possible one of the kidnappers is now a murder victim? Or he got killed by a mascot. I don't know, man. Okay. From my cursory examination, I believe this man died of a fatal bullet wound. Preliminary findings data jotted down in my organizer. First he got kidnapped, but now he found a dead body. Honestly, dead bodies are like par for the course, but kidnapping, that's you know, fresh. You sure are calm for someone who just found a body. Why has he got like a Ferrari logo on his necklace? It's surprising what one can become accustomed to in the span of 2 days. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. There it is. Boom, boom. Is YouTube chat okay? Are you set to live chat instead of top chat? Bullet. As long as that Interpol agent has control of this case, I'm not going to be able to have a real autopsy done on the victim. I'm no doctor, but let's see what I can piece together myself. There are 2 gunshot wounds, one in his abdomen, one in his shoulder. So that means he was shot twice. No, I don't think so. I think the abdominal one is the entry wound, and the one near his shoulder is the exit wound. Oof! Wait, how the fuck? That's a steep-ass trajectory. Nice! I knew you could figure it out. Comes with experience, and I've seen my share of crime scenes. Guess wasn't in live chat. Why is this a feature? I have no idea, honestly. Speaking of experience, this crime scene seems a bit too clean for a murder where the bullet went clean through. I should make a note of this oddity. It's the Ferrari logo! This is an unusually shaped pendant. What is it? Something valuable? Should I steal it? She seems to have regained some of her composure. Looks like a horse pendant. It's got an antique feel about it, and it's really pretty. Oh, hold on. This is made of platinum silver. Nice! It is worth something after all. Oh, and look, there's something written on the back. Colin Deveray. It's a name. Colin Deveray. But this man's name is Oliver Deacon.
It's an anagram. Colin Devore. Yep. Oh, I can't present a profile? Okay. Anything else? Anything else? No? No, no, no. Hmm. Victim's Oliver Deacon. I guess that's good enough. Eureka! Eureka! There's something not right about the name on the pendant. The victim is the Amano family butler, and his name is Oliver Deacon. But the name on the pendant is Colin Devore. Wonder what's up with that? Well, you know, I've used an alias or two. Great thieves always do. I don't know, but I think we've hit upon an important piece of information. Mr. Deacon's pendant data. Yay! Lance, where are you, sweetie? Who? Who the fuck is this? Excuse me, but you are? Oh. Who the fuck are you? Is that a ring pop? Is that a fucking ring pop?
Oh, this is bad. He's really good looking.
She got a ring pop. Wait, which hand is that? That's her left hand. Did someone, like, you got married with a ring pop?
Stop it, Lauren. You can't let yourself fall for a playboy like him. You're in love with...
The guy that gave you a fucking ring pop for a wedding ring? I just fucking met you, and I also have a lover already.
Sounds like someone doesn't know the meaning of the phrase in a monologue, huh? She's loud as hell, too.
Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but might you be a friend of Lance?
Yes, I'm Lance's girlfriend. My name is Lauren Pops.
Huh. Lauren Pops. Did she just lick it? His girlfriend.
Oh, it's not like that. We're more like friends, and we're not lovers or anything. We haven't gotten that far yet.
Edra does not want to hear about it.
But I guess that's how people are gonna see it, so I should just accept it. I even got this ring as a present from Lance.
It's a ring pop. Those cost like 50 cents.
You know what she reminds me of? A cartoon character.
Oh, you'll want to fucking talk. Gugh. May I inquire as to why you are here?
I haven't been able to get in contact with Lance lately. And I'm beginning to get really worried. I looked everywhere for him, and then I heard about the kidnapping, so I came here.
Wow, you're really strong for having made it through all this by yourself. She's got a band-aid on her elbow.
Is it true? Has Lance really been kidnapped?
Wait, hold on. It just occurred to me, Lauren Pops. Is it supposed to be like Lollipop? Is Lolly like a pet name for Lauren? Because she's got a fucking ring pop. No one is supposed to know, but yes, it's true.
Oh, Lance! I can't believe you've been spirited away. I wonder how you're doing right now. Looks like she's gone back to the fair maiden in love routine. So, Mr. Edgeworth, where do we go from here?
Well, we found a body, so we should look into the murder. Hold it. Oh, fuck, he's back. My men brought me up to speed over the radio. And I have to say, you really should have called. Heard you found something very intriguing. My phone is dead, bitch. I have nothing to hide, Agent Lang. It's exactly what you see before you. I'll take it from here. Yeah, that guy's really dead. He's dead as hell. Hey, you waiting for an invitation? Hurry up and detain the suspect now. Suspect? Who? Officer Meekins, is it? You coming with us?
What? Sir, I had nothing to do with it, sir.
Agent Lang, don't you think you're being a bit rash? Do you even have a good reason to suspect Officer Meekins? Ha! I'll leave that kind of stuff to you prosecutors. It's your job, after all. It is very much also your job, bitch. It's more so your job, actually, as a detective. You know? Like I said earlier, the crime scene isn't as forgiving as your precious courtroom. That's your answer? I know you like your logic and reasoning and, I don't know, all your puzzle piece bullshit. But that sort of impractical fluff is not needed out here in the field. All you have to do is arrest suspicious person after suspicious person. That's... Jesus Christ, dude. That's how you eliminate crime from the streets. No, that's how you detain innocent people, you fucking dumb shit. How did you get... Like, how did you become a cop? But that's also precisely how you unnecessarily arrest innocent people by mistake. You are the fucking reason why people don't trust cops. Innocent people, nonsense. There's no such thing as an innocent person. We've all got a blemish or two in our hearts. Sir, what about babies? Babies have done wrong? Are you going to arrest a baby next, huh? That's tyranny. I won't allow such a thing to go on unchecked before my eyes. Too bad you don't call the shots around here. How do you have 100 people following you? Do they just think you're hot? Do they want to fuck Wolverine? As I've sworn to uphold the laws of this land, I cannot allow you to take this man in. That you would arrest a man on false charges without even conducting an investigation. You just looked at the body and said, that guy's dead as hell, and then you arrested the guy that was closest to the body? Bro. Have you no honor as a member of law enforcement? Even Edgeworth knows the morality of that nonsense? Yeah. Sources don't fail me, Merca. Everyone's innocent until proven otherwise. In Japan, everyone's guilty until proven otherwise. I mean, yeah, that's why the entire, like, Ace Attorney series was made, you know? To criticize the Japanese legal system for being guilty until proven innocent. However, they also, you know, Shilong Lang is an extreme case where he literally didn't even do any fucking investigation and was just like, you're by the body. We're arresting you, even though, you know, you're one of the people on our police force. You, how dare you speak so disrespectfully to our Shifu? Hold it. What's he doing? That's a weird fucking... I don't like that little fidget that he does. You amuse me, Mr. Prosecutor. Lang Ji says every pack has its own rules. If you can play by their rules and come out on top, that is a true victory. Alright, I'll give your beloved laws a fair shake. Bro, you're law enforcement. What do you mean you'll give our laws a fair shake? That's your fucking job, bitch. I'll show you just how much investigating I've done. Through my line of logic. God, he's fucking stylish as hell, though. God damn it. Long Lang's logic. I've seen a lot of bodies like this one being carted off in my time. I could say he was shot in a single glance, but even you figured that much out, right? With the current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. This is the Wild Wild West, but it is like... Well, it's California, so probably, right? Not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins, isn't that right? That's your entire argument? Holy shit. Wanted for $9 million. What the fuck does it say? Reared. What? That is your reasoning? Solid as a rock. It's based on the philosophy of detainment. Just, detain whoever the fuck you want. Duh. What's this philosophy detainment? Ha! You don't know? In that case, pay attention, girly. Hold still, girly. In my country, the criminals have a saying. Beware the wolf. Why the wolf? You have 2 wolves inside you. One of them is cool as fuck, and the other one is gay. Because in my language, Lang means wolf, and you don't mess with me or my pack. And as for the detainment philosophy, its father is my honorable ancestor, Lang Ji. You'd think I'd have heard of him and his teachings if he is that famous. Bitch. What the fuck? Lang Ji developed it as he worked to lock criminals away thousands of years ago. To this day, the Zhangfa police still trains its recruits using his philosophies. And listen, we've done countless internal investigations, and we haven't found anything wrong with how we conduct our, non-investigations. But thousands of years ago, that makes your story about as believable as a fairy tale. Anything wears down and breaks over time. That's why new laws are made, dipshit. Do you really believe something as ancient as that can be applied to today's world? You want to put it to a test? Yes. Long Lang's logic. I've seen a lot of bodies like this, like the one being carted off in my time.
Hold it!
So what can you tell me about the body? A lot. Even without an autopsy, I have my ways. They teach you the basics of forensics along with the detention philosophy. Oh? Then you wouldn't mind telling me a little bit of what you figured out, correct? I can say he was shot in a single glance, but even you figured that much out, right?
Hold it!
No shit. Yes, I think anyone who saw the bullet wounds would come to the same conclusion. Yeah, don't pat yourself on the back yet. What's that supposed to mean? She just slides in. She doesn't even, take steps. She's on a fucking movator, man. Lang Ji says, search where the water's deepest. Hello, Robert. You have to keep your eyes on the big fish that lurks in the depths, which is the killer. Is that right? And what would you know about the killer? With the current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. Maybe in California or San Francisco or where the fuck this is. It would appear you've studied a little of our laws. Studied? Who needs to study what every child on any street corner already knows? It's it's just China. Federal Firearms Restriction Act. That's it, the Federal Firearms Restriction Act. I hear it's not easy to get a gun these days. I think she's the actual one doing any actual detective work. Interesting. That woman is the one in charge of keeping track of the information. And, having the brain cells, I guess. This guy just barks really loudly. Bark, bark, woof, woof. Not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins, isn't that right?
Hold it!
If that's the case, there are plenty of other officers who might be potential suspects. You're not seriously going to arrest each and every one of them, are you? As if I would need to.
I've already looked into everyone else here.
You two rock no brain cells. Hey, you're collecting IQ to, you know, craft yourself a brain cell, you know? Oh?
No, other than Officer Meekins, I know no one else's weapon has been fired.
He looks extremely brain dead. He's Wolverine, but like, his brain never regenerated after the accident, you know?
How did you check every single person's weapon in such a short span of time? That's because each and every one of my subordinates is extremely capable, and they would never fucking lie to me. It didn't take more than a few minutes to conduct the entire investigation.
Pair of Shin numbers.
But you have yet to check Officer Meekins' weapon, correct? Thanks for reminding me. Hey you, show me your gun.
How much influence does he have to get his job title? I think he inherited it from his ancestor.
Oh.
What's wrong? Why does he look so sickly pale all of a sudden?
A gun. What'd you say? I can't hear you. Stop mumbling and spit it out already.
Sir. What the hell is that chin? It is very chin.
I lost my gun, sir.
Bruh. You're not making it easy, dude. How could you be so irresponsible?
In the end, it looks like you're still the only suspect we've got. You're the one who waited here outside this garage to ambush and kill the victim.
So you think that Officer Meekins waited here to kill the victim, do you, Lang? Your Honor, it was an oopsie.
I think this little accusation deserves a lot more scrutiny. Officer Meekins ambushed the victim in his garage and killed him here with his gun.
Hold it! Ambushed, like, from behind? Because the entry wound's from the front, dude.
You mean to tell me that the murder occurred here in this garage? From the fact that the suspect was found almost next to where the body was found.
Yeah, the body that is lying in a suspicious lack of a pool of blood. God, do you have eyes? Do those sunglasses that you wear, like, inhibit your fucking vision? Wolverine-ass bitch.
I'd say it's pretty obvious that this is the crime scene. Like she says, a criminal always returns to the scene of the crime.
He didn't say that. That's someone else's quote.
Hey, finally a quote I've even heard of before. Furthermore, Lang Ji says... Sheena, give me the scroll. Successful investigations are the result of multiple returns to a crime scene. But I don't need multiple returns, I only have one.
Looks like neither detectives nor criminals have changed their ways over the millenniums. So this is the kind of conclusion the philosophy of detainment can lead you to.
I don't get it, Mr. Edgeworth. Why are you putting yourself on the line for Mr. Meekins?
Ugh, because he's a recurring character, so he can't have done it, you know? His scroll says what needs to be done, he doesn't do it. Yeah, of course not. How many scrolls does this man have? It's one blank scroll, he's just making shit up. It's not that I particularly care about what happens to Officer Meekins, he's honestly quite fucking annoying. However, I do have morals.
What?
However, I can't simply stand by while Agent Lang ignores our country's laws. Shilong Lang. Just what sort of investigator are you? A bad one. No.
Ba-dum.
Objection! Unfortunately for you, Agent Lang, that is simply not possible.
What do you mean?
You've seen the crime scene for yourself. Why don't you take a second cursory glance at it and
maybe put things together for yourself, you dumb shit. And while you were looking, did you not think to yourself that it was a little too clean? Ayah! Don't fucking, like, you know, gesture at me with your karate shit. I can't fight. You could beat me up. However, I do have more brain cells than you could ever fucking wish for in your entire life. You did notice that there was too little blood. Do you still wish to claim that Officer Meekins committed the murder here? Oh my god, the fucking bass. I can't. It's so good. Holy shit. Who did this? Who made this arrangement? I'll kiss them on the mouth. Because this isn't the crime scene. And if it was your men who led you to think it was, then I suggest you leave this case to the local police to set the record straight. Not bad. I see your logic can be just as sound as mine. In that case, let me ask you this. Don't you think it's weird that Officer was hanging out here around in the first place? Weird? How so? He's always weird. If anyone in the Ace Attorney series could throw hands, it would definitely be Edgeworth. I don't think so. I think Edgeworth is a goddamn porcelain doll. Like, I don't think Phoenix could throw hands. But he can take blows, you know? He can take blows because he's been literally sent 20 feet flying from, like, being hit by a car, like, smashed into a fucking lamppost, and then walked away with, like, a minor headache. And, like, Edgeworth, I think, is very fragile. Like, he did pass out from, you know, plane turbulence in the last case. So I don't think he can. Phoenix had an appearance in a Capcom versus, oh yeah, the Capcom Marvel game. Yeah, well that here's the thing about that. He fights with a spiritual big finger. And like by finding evidence and shit. That's fair. Yeah. He doesn't like, I don't like, maybe he has like the air thing, but I think that only applies in like court, you know? Hey your squad's not even supposed to be in this area, right? What were you doing neglecting your duties and loafing around here? I don't have a squad, sir. Don't you dare give me some lame excuse like, I found myself taking a walk. But sir, I really did take a walk, sir. You're a disgrace. How dare you take your pack obligation so lightly? God, this guy's a fucking furry, isn't he? Officer Meekins is looking extra meek. Is he hiding something? Mr. Edgeworth, please, sir. Save me the way you did earlier, please, sir. Officer Meekins, please give us a detailed account of what happened. Sir, not you too. Jesus Christ, I hate you. I hate your fucking face. Meekins' testimony. It's true, sir. I wasn't assigned to this area, sir. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir. I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the Blue Badger mobile, sir. What? Selling dreams? But I got completely caught up in my role selling dreams to the children, sir. What are you selling? College degrees? Fuck. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir. Drugs? Perhaps. To children? Perhaps. What is this Blue Badger mobile? It's the blue car right next to the body, Edgeworth. Come on, man. It's a moving store on wheels that sells sweet dreams and merchandise, sir. So the Blue Badger mobile is just a Roman souvenir shop? Sir, I swear I was chasing the kidnappers down while I was being a good dream merchant. He seems rather worked up, even more than his usual hyperactive self. He sure seems sure of what he's saying. Can you try to calm down and lower your voice to a more reasonable level, officer? Sir, Roger, sir.
Wasn't assigned to this area. Okay. Alright then, where were you assigned to?
I was assigned to the main gate, sir.
You must mean the area with the bridge and the outrageous fountain. God, it's fucking gaudy as hell.
Okay, then why are you here in the Wild Wild West area?
It's because of a very deep reason, ma'am. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir.
Hold it!
But this isn't the fucking main gate area. Describe for me how you conducted your investigation.
Yes, sir. Well, first I made sure there were no suspicious-looking people in the area, sir. But the only people that seemed to gather around me were little girls, sir.
Oh. Go to jail?
Well, what'd you expect when you dressed like the Blue Badger?
I thought I had no choice at that point, sir, so I bowled them over like bowling pins. I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the Blue Badger mobile, sir.
Hold it!
What exactly do you mean by selling dreams?
Sir, the Blue Badger mobile is where dreams are collected.
What?
Sweetness like you've never known except in dreams, ma'am. Like innocence drops.
Oh, so cotton candy. Jesus.
Oh. And bitterness found only in nightmares, ma'am, like guilty jawbreakers.
I mean... like, the hot candies? Like I guess not the hot ones, but like, why bitter? That's gross. Like, at least sour, right?
Selling those as I push the Blue Badger mobile along is my sworn duty, ma'am. But I got completely caught up in my role selling dreams to children, sir.
Hold it!
The children don't even have money. Sell them to their parents. You completely forgot to look for the kidnappers.
No, sir, of course not, sir. I would never do something like that, sir.
Oh, I forgot. You're absolutely right.
Wow, you're good at this forcing people to confess thing, Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't actually do very much. I just kind of look at them disapprovingly.
To be frank, I'm just a little man, sir. I'm just a little guy. I'm only a level 3 officer. I don't have any good loot. Please, I will die in one hit. Like, I don't know, I was hired to guard this park.
Shifty cop in mascot costume sells dream to children.
I'm better at selling kids a few small dreams than looking for a big crook, sir.
That's bad. Enough wallowing in your own self-pity. Let's return to your testimony.
Yes, sir. Before I knew it, I found myself in this area, sir.
Hold it!
How did you wind up all the way over here?
I was in the middle of a sea of kids, sir. But one of the kids decided to challenge me to fight, sir. I had to run away from the child's painful drop kicks, and before I knew it...
That's sad.
Good old drop kick. I dished out my fair share of those when I was a kid. It was always the best when you felt one really connect with your opponent. God, I've taken down so many fucking adults with that. Shit. And then I stole their wallet.
In any case, you wound up here for a reason completely unrelated to the investigation.
Sir, that's right, sir. I'm just a little fucking bitch, sir. I didn't kill no one.
It's not something you should be admitting to with your head held high, officer. Sounded like he simply forgot about his real job and became the Blue Badger. However, there's one flaw in Officer Meekin's story, but I have the feeling that he'll need some prodding before I'll spill the beans. Found yourself in this area. Wait. Wait, I don't get it. Found yourself here. Wait. So you fled via car? Okay, but wait, but it was in the fucking garage. It was in the garage. You should have seen the fucking body. You should have seen the fucking body because it was in the fucking garage.
Objection!
Shit. That statement just now, I don't know which fucking statement. What do you think, Agent Lang? Are you a fucking idiot, dude? God damn! I thought you were some fucking kind of smart guy with your brain cells and shit. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, is this it, sir? I'm gonna fucking die, sir! Okay, this one, maybe?
Objection!
Okay, there we go. Officer Meekins, I would appreciate if you didn't tell such transparent lies. Sir, I'm lying, sir. Yes, you are. If you were really out there selling dreams within the with the blue Badgermobile until recently, then what is it doing here inside the garage? Actually, I just lost track, sir. Lost track of what? You make him sound so irritating. Amazing VA work. Well, yeah. The voice crack voice is like specifically for, you know, either rando NPCs that only have like 2 lines or the most annoying people you'll ever fucking meet. By the time I realized that the blue Badgermobile was nowhere to be found, sir. Which would mean it was perhaps stolen. And that's when I came back to this area thinking maybe it was in the garage, sir. But that's when you found me, Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
Knuckle back!
A likely story. What do you think is going to buy? Who do you think is going to buy such a convenient tale as that? And what exactly is so convenient about his story? The car getting stolen, it's completely unbelievable, even for a cover story. But I think we can assume the car was used all right. To move the dead body. What? You killed the victim at some distant location, Officer Meekins. And then you used the blue Badgermobile to transport it all the way here. Now then, you're coming with me. But it wasn't me, sir. The killer, sir. It wasn't me, sir. Agent Lang, wait. What do you want now? We still don't know where the real scene of the crime is. You can't say we know all of the facts of this case, let alone the truth. I told you, truth, schmooth, I couldn't care less. I just arrest people left and right. I'll get it right eventually. The streets are clean because there's fucking nobody on it. Our job is to catch the crook. You'll find your precious truth after we arrest this guy and take him in. That's the job of you prosecutors in your fancy courts with your logic. No, it's not. That's literally the fucking detective's job. I'm just supposed to look through all the fucking, like, past cases. And I'm supposed to look through all of the past cases and, like, see if there's precedent for like how bad the punishment should be, you know? Like, that's not... That's not how it fucking works. As for us, we don't have that kind of time to waste. There's more people to arrest. You boorish buffoon. I think you need to leave. What? We need to get the body to autopsy and you guys are getting in the way. You would interfere with another one of my investigations? Hey now, let's not forget who holds the actual authority to conduct investigations here. Ugh. You know, ironically, the lawyer is the one that is getting fucked over by all of the legal bullshit in this game. I think that's the that's the really funny thing here. I'm afraid the one doing the interrupting is you, my ignorant little pretty boy. Stop calling me that. I have a boyfriend. Ugh. Now be a good fancy boy and get out of my sight. If you don't, I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice. To be continued. It's only been 2 hours, though. Fuck that. We're going long. 7-hour stream. Let's go. God, I hate that fucking thing. Look at it. Ugh. Chased out like a pair of peasants.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, Kay? Rip sleep? I just slept. I just woke up.
There's something even thieves should never steal. You know what that is?
You really shouldn't steal anything, however. I'll bite. What shouldn't a thief steal? A life. It's too heavy it's too heavy of a burden on your soul to get away with it. To get away with, ever. That's something we can agree on. Well said, Kay. No matter what we may try, murder is the one crime that can never truly be hidden. And I intend to prove that by my own hands. When I apprehend the murderer myself.
Alright, and I'm gonna work extra hard to be a good assistant. Let's go.
I still never said she could be my assistant. I'm just going to drop the issue. The first thing we should do is locate the real scene of the murder. Mr. Edgeworth! Detective Gumshoe. Gumfuck, you're back. Mr. Gumshoe, the stadium! Hurry, sir! This is supposed to be hush-hush, but they found a witness at the stadium. A witness? Yo, what did we tell about leaving your assigned post? Ah, the jig is up. Mr. Edgeworth, remember that I'm always rooting for you, so go get him, sir! It's your third favorite white boy! Well, he's gone now.
Those detectives sure look like they're enjoying themselves.
It's not all fun and games, Kay. Now then, let's head back to the stadium and meet this witness. God, the fucking blue badger. I hate him, bro. I fucking hate him. Asked section. I thought there was a witness here. But looking around.
Yeah, I don't see anyone.
Mr. Edgeworth. Who?
Oh my god! It's fucking Emma! No way! Holy shit! A long time no see!
You are Miss Emma Sky, correct? This girl is the youngest sister of my former superior, Lana Sky. 2 years ago, we stood in the same courtroom together as witness and prosecutor. But I thought she'd gone to Europe to study forensics. Oh, she's got... she's got Phoenix's fucking, or rather, I guess that's her badge that she gave to Phoenix. Is this before Phoenix gets fucking, disbarred?
I can't believe you remember me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Of course I do. How have you been? You look to be in good spirits. Are you still studying abroad?
You bet. More than anything, I want to investigate crime scenes scientifically.
Oh, maybe a little nerdy.
I've been studying non-stop every day to become a top-notch forensic scientist. But it's spring break now, so I thought I'd come back for a bit.
I see. Wait, is she, these games came out after Apollo Justice. Is she, addicted to her fucking snacks yet? Snackoos, I think they're called?
Yeah?
You look deep in thought. Care to share, okay?
I don't know what's happened. I'm getting a little confused. For example, what that detective said earlier.
About how we must look for a witness at the stadium.
No, not that. The, I'm always rooting for you bit. I was thinking how sweet that is. It's like you two are best friends.
I think you're a little confused, alright, Kay? I assume this is another Badger-mobile?
Yeah, but it's a different color than the Blue Badger's car.
Yeah, this is a retina-searing pink model. Listen, I don't like the color pink. People think that I like pink. I like the color salmon, alright? Oh, east section and west section. Oh, it says Troop Grammary in the back there. That's cute. Oh, and I can see the suits. Like the cards and shit. That's cool. I almost didn't recognize you. You've really grown in these past few years.
Oh, please don't tease me, Mr. Edgeworth. I know I still have a way to go. But I'm going to be a super forensic scientist someday, you'll see. You seem to know Mr. Edgeworth really well. Are you two acquaintances? Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Emma Skye. Nice to meet you. Oh, I see that you've got your own teenage assistant now, Mr. Edgeworth. Following in your boyfriend's footsteps, are you? I'm studying abroad now to be a forensic scientist. How about you? Wow, that's a great dream. I steal shit. My name's Kay Faraday. And I'm training to become an unstoppable great thief. A great thief?
Don't think too hard on it, Emma. It's not worth the trouble. In any case, we have much to catch up on.
You bet we do.
What's up, girlie? So why are you here, Emma?
Well, I just happened to decide to come back home for spring break. And then I heard you'd come back too, so I raced on over here. I'd really wanted to welcome you back at the airport, but I just missed you.
How exactly did you know I was here?
Through power of science, naturally. Never underestimate what science can do for you. I bugged your phone, and you still haven't changed it, so that's on you. I used these to track your footprints, and I followed them straight to you. This set is the greatest! It's so wonderfully scientific. You spray this chemical on the ground, and when you shine the special light on it, zing, the footprints light up like an electrified noble gas in a glass tube. It's almost like magic, scientifically speaking.
She's got the Google Glass, bro. Forensic science has never seemed more ominous to me than this very moment. Yeah, do you know anything about this witness? Emma, I'd like to ask you about what you witnessed.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Are you not the witness Detective Gumshoe told us about?
Well, I did get a call from Detective Gumshoe earlier. He was practically yelling at me. Mr. Edgeworth needs your scientific doohickeys right now, pal, he said.
Is that a Nintendo DS? Perhaps. Perhaps. It's a scientific Nintendo DS, though. What was that man thinking? Or rather, not thinking?
So let me guess. There's been a murder, right? I'm real good at investigating murders.
Yes, unfortunately. There's a sudden glint in her eyes. But I need to keep my mind focused on the witness. Now, where did that person go? What's that off in the distance? Oh, hello. You're the girl one.
Oh, hey, it's the Pink Badger. Badger get.
Badger, 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 badger. Just what does she see in these silly things? Tough love. Badger, 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 badger. Mushroom, mushroom. This is a hell of a screenshot, huh?
I think this badger has something to say to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Are you by chance the witness I've been searching for? Sorry, but I don't speak badger dance. Oh god. I'm highly uncomfortable with this fucking thing. At least we got to change the music. Thank you, Emma Skye. Before returning to hell. Hi? No! 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 Ah, no, not you! Fuck.
I can't take being inside that stuffy head anymore.
Put it back. Put it. Yo! No! Poor Edgeworth. No! 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 Why her? Why here? Why now? I first met this woman 3 years ago, and she was a witness in one of my cases. She's been stalking me ever since. She has since gone out of her way to pop up unexpectedly and cause me great grief.
Edgy Boo! Why couldn't you understand what I was trying to tell you?
Oh, God. Please.
I mean, really? What happened to the power of love, dear?
Not old bag.
I was trying so hard to keep the kids' dreams alive by staying in character. But you couldn't pick up on what I was trying to convey to you. I'm sick and tired of that roundabout way of talking, so I'm just going to be direct.
I had a bad feeling before, but this just made it official. Please, can the Proto-Badger just knock me out again? I'll take that over this. Fuck, goddamn. Today has gone beyond the typical not my day into the realm of waking nightmare.
So, you're a friend of Mr. Edgeworth too, Miss Pink Badger? Oh, you could say that. But right now, I'm just a Pink Badger, dearie. I'd like to be more with Mr. Edgeworth, though, Edgy Boo.
I'll never forget the one scene in, I think it's Justice for All, where Old Bag is a witness, and she has like 5 locks on her, like 5 Magatama locks, and then the moment you give her a note from Edgeworth, all 5 locks unlock at once. And it's like, wow, what the fuck? She may look the part, but I know better than to trust my eyes around this woman.
My name is Wendy Oldbag. But you can call me Wendy or Granny or whatever suits your fancy. Oh, Edgeworth, you can call me Dearie if you want.
Oh, nice to meet you, Miss Oldbag. I'm Kay Faraday.
What do I care about a young whippersnapper like you? I don't want, a young one like you stealing Edgy Boo away from me. I'm sure he prefers older women anyway.
I prefer men.
Yeesh, I was just trying to be polite.
Weren't you a security guard at one of the Gatewater hotels the last time we met?
I go where I'm needed. I'm very good at what I do, unlike the youth of today. I get called in all the time to fill in when there aren't enough hands. But enough about me, Edgy Boo. I'm thoroughly dejected right now. I finally get the chance to see you again, and here you are talking with 2 young girls. Men are all the same. It doesn't matter how old you are with young girls. But just the other day, when my to nurse me went into arranged marriage, and what it says, and it is taught to ripen.
You seem to attract all sorts of interesting people, Mr. Edgeworth. Hey, please, I'm begging you, by all means, do not provoke her any further. How old they get, they continue to shamelessly flirt with young girls. Just the other day, it happened with my Yun, who had finally gotten to notice me. He went and got into an arranged marriage with an 18-year-old. I don't see what he sees in her at all. As they say, the persimmon takes 3 years to ripen. That girl. Wow, I think I hate this. So does Edgeworth.
Aren't you forgetting about something, Mr. Edgeworth? This person could be the witness.
Not in my mind. In my mind, she's gone. She's gone, and someone else is the witness. Honestly, I hope she isn't, but I don't think fate is going to be so kind today.
I saw what happened.
Fuck me.
I even saw the exact moment it happened. How's that?
So it's true, she is the witness. Don't suppose I can afford to ignore the old bag.
Yes, it was just a little while ago. I saw it happen right in front of me. The moment of the murder.
You mean to say that you witnessed someone being killed right before your eyes and you didn't do anything, you old fuck?
Sounds like a pretty important piece of testimony to me.
Please don't fuck with me, Kay. God damn it. What old bag witnessed?
I came to the stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other in that area. Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot and the person who was shot fell to the ground. It was a very terrifying experience, let me tell you.
Looks like we hit the jackpot, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? Hardly. It's more like, I don't know, a very important, like you've dropped your prescription glasses into a pile of fucking shit, and you have to reach into the shit to get your very important, prescription lenses. But, your hand is covered in shit now. I don't want to interact with her, Kay. Like, I don't think I need to put it into metaphor. Do you not hear this? Yes, I can't afford to ignore what she has to say. Fucking unfortunately. Unfortunately.
What's that unfortunately you tacked on at the end supposed to mean, Edgy Poo? Oh, I get it. You're just playing hard to get.
Well, anyway, let's just see what we can find out from this little old lady.
Hold it!
You mean you took a break from being the Pink Badger?
You may not think it, but it's hard work keeping kids' dreams alive. You smell of sweat, your hip creaks with pain. You even begin to dream about work.
That's the kind of story that would scar a child for life, you know.
Well, that's why I chose to come take my break here, whippersnapper. I don't plan on playing the part of the dead badger in front of a bunch of kids.
So what did you see while you, the Pink Badger, were resting?
Oh, yes, that, wow. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other in that area.
Hold it!
You saw two men. Can you describe them for me?
They looked like your average Joes, completely uninteresting and not worth fawning over. I'm telling you, they were so boring that I don't even remember much beyond that.
God, you are the worst fucking witness in the world. But did they have any special features? Anything you can recall would be very helpful.
Oh my, don't tell me you're jealous of those two men.
Absolutely not. Hey, she's right. You do seem pretty worked up over them, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm not worked up over anyone, and I'm not jealous.
It's all right, Edgy Poo. Those two are just foals compared to a stallion like you. Hubba hubba. I thought so little of them that I lost interest in the instant I laid eyes on them. Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot, and the person who was shot fell to the ground.
Hold it!
You're claiming to have seen the exact moment in which the murder took place.
Absolutely. That gun made a terrible racket when it was fired.
You didn't try to help the person that got shot?
I'm only one person, you smart alecky brat. What could I have done? But I took off as soon as I could to find someone who could help.
2 men, 1 bullet. It's all consistent with what we found out from the body. Sadly, there wasn't exactly a lot of new information to go on in your testimony.
Well, if I saw that guy again, I'm sure I could identify him for you. I mean, how do you expect me to remember anything without someone to jog my memory?
Self-centered, aren't we? Fucking quiet. I wish she'd keep to herself, too. While it was somewhat useful, her testimony also presents us with a new problem. Mr. Edgeworth? Yes? So, about this new problem. What is that giant grin on your face for? Do you want me to show you something really nice? No, thank you. Oh, don't be so mean. I swear it's something you're gonna like. What is that gadget you're holding? Is that a PDA? Is that a Nokia cell phone? I hear those are indestructible.
What you see before you is a secret weapon of a great thief. Ah, I should have known it would be worthless. Ah, don't be like that. What do you think now?
What is it doing? It's projecting something into the air.
I'm gonna input the necessary information to run the simulation now. Once I'm done, I'll increase the size of the projection to its maximum size. Dark skies of evening, when no other bird takes wing, one alone remains all-seeing. Now witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood!
What the fuck? What is this?
This is a recreation of the murder based on the info I inputted into Little Thief.
Little Thief? I dare say I think you're taking the Robin Hood thing a bit too far. My god, I can't believe Kei invented Hatsune Miku. Holy shit.
Little Thief is actually meant to be a simulator for me to plan my thefts. But I suppose if I use it like this... Let's see, Miss Oldbag said that the two men were facing each other. And then a gunshot rang out and the victim fell to the ground.
Oh. Ah, so with this we can inspect the crime scene as it was in the past.
See? So what do you think?
Well, I have to say, I'm impressed by the technology thieves have access to these days. I'm also quite scared.
Well, it is the super secret weapon of the mighty Yatagarasu.
Indeed.
Oh, but if there isn't enough information, if something's out of place, the recreation could come out a little strange.
In other words, I can use this to authenticate the validity of a witness's testimony.
You got it! You really catch on quick, Mr. Edgeworth.
Right now, the simulation is a recreation of that witness's testimony. So for now, I should re-examine everything. And if I find anything illogical or strange, I can then ask for clarification.
Feel free to examine anything in the simulation in the way you always do. You can even present evidence when you find a contradiction. And if you find something, I've got Little Thief with me, so you just let me know, okay?
How do you feel about this, Emma? Oh, you don't? Interesting.
This is amazing. Just feel the power of science.
That's it? That's crazy.
What is this? Some sort of new attraction? Yeah?
So you believe that this gadget will provide us with the proof we need?
Yeah, of course. Pretty neat, huh? By inputting info like this, I can recreate the crime scene exactly as it was. Probably. Although Little Thief was originally intended to be a training sim for heists.
A training sim for thievery? Don't believe I can turn a deaf ear to that, Kay.
Ah, it's for practice. Practice. It's not like I've actually stolen anything yet.
Will she ever?
Besides, we're in the middle of an investigation, so stop nitpicking.
Even if it is just practice, I can't exactly endorse the act of stealing. Although, admittedly, this device is rather useful in an investigation. So how am I supposed to use this to aid my investigation?
Oh, that's right. I guess I should explain how to use it, huh? Objects outlined in yellow are things that are not present in our time, but were in the past. Things outlined in a dotted line are things that exist now, but didn't in the past.
I see.
You can examine and interact with replicated people and objects as you normally do. You can even present evidence where you find an inconsistency. Oh, and be sure to point out mistakes in the recreation with evidence too.
Very well. Let's continue with the investigation.
If there's something you don't get about Little Thief, feel free to ask me at any time, okay?
Okay. Looks like they broke the stage down. Stage is packed up. Stage I saw this morning in the center of the stadium has been packed away.
I guess this means they're done for the day.
Maybe it's because a different show is scheduled to start its run tomorrow. I guess we missed the Troop Grammary show, huh? Oh god, it's so fucking weird. I just passed through him. It's the silhouette of the killer with his gun at the ready. Hey, is this not possible to recreate the face of the killer?
Well, I can't exactly input what we don't know in a Little Thief.
has a point. Yeah, how the fuck, like, what, AI generation? That's just gonna... You know, I heard that there was a law case that someone tried to solve with fucking ChatGPT. It didn't go very well. It just made up cases. According to the testimony, the victim fell to the ground here.
That's right, but
if that's the case, then we've already found our first contradiction.
Huh? What? Where?
If this is the real scene of the crime, there's something missing that should be here. Blood. Which piece of evidence shows the missing item? Oh. Missing item? What do you mean missing item? One missing item? The body? I don't know. This is the contradiction.
Eh? Is something wrong with my recreation?
If this is the real scene of the crime, something specific should be here. If you think back, how did we deduce that the other crime scene was not the real one? The blood.
Oh, I get what's missing now. There's no blood on the ground here either, right?
Right. The fact that there is no blood here casts doubt on the witness's testimony.
Edgy Poo, how can you doubt me like that? Are you calling me a liar? I know what I saw, and I saw the victim get shot down. You know, I don't think she's lying, Mr. Edgeworth.
To be honest, I can't think of a reason why she would lie to me. In that case, maybe there's another explanation for the distinct lack of blood. They wiped it up! No blood around the victim's prone body. Oh, the costume! It's a very absorbent costume. It's made out of diapers. Is it not possible that the victim was wearing a costume?
So you really think that Mr. Deacon was one of the kidnappers?
I think we can reasonably assume that there is a very good chance that he was. And if he was shot while he was inside one of those stolen costumes,
then Mr. Deacon's blood would be inside the costume instead of on the ground.
Again, most absorbent costume in the world, but alright. Precisely. Now, if only we could prove that the victim was wearing a costume.
You'd think it'd be pretty easy if you could find if we could find some footprints. But the problem is finding them, since there doesn't seem to be any around.
Footprints, huh? I wonder how we can go about finding some of those. Oh, hey. Yeah, footprint analysis. I forgot that you stalked me. Emma, about the method you were talking about for finding footprints.
Finally, my expert knowledge in forensics is needed.
Yes, well, can you detect and trace even partial footprints?
Leave it to me. My cutting-edge detection kit can find anything.
Very well. If you could please analyze the footprints in this area.
Okay, stand back now and witness the power of science at work. Hey, I found something. Look, right here.
Where? I don't see shit. I don't see anything.
Oh, that's right. Here, put these special glasses on, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, bink. These footprints were definitely left by a badger costume.
Judging by the way the prints are layered, these seem to be the newest.
Then we conclude that the victim was definitely wearing a costume at the time. Cool.
Okay. In that case, I'll update Little Thief simulation parameters. Can't wait to see what we find out from this new info. Phew. It's fucking stupid. It's just, you fucking shoot the badger and then investigation complete. This is the funniest fucking sequence. What the hell? So the victim was wearing a costume when he died. And with that, we should be one step closer to the truth, right? I see the recreation has changed in accordance with the new information. We may be closer, but now something else has caught my attention.
What do you want?
Your testimony, naturally. I'd like to hear it one more time, if you please.
Came to the stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and see two men facing each other in the area. Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot, and the person who was shot fell to the ground. It was a very terrifying experience, let me tell you.
So, does this mean that Miss Oldbag's testimony has a contradiction in it? Yes, and I believe our best course of action is to compare it with your recreation. See, I just knew Little Thief would be of help. Now, let's see if we can pull more info from Miss Oldbag, to put into the recreation. For that, we must first find the contradiction in her testimony. Okay.
Hold it!
Hold it! You saw two men. Can you describe them for me?
Your average Joes, blah, 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 blah.
Any special features? Wait. Is it this? Is it that, like, how the fuck did you not notice he was in the costume?
Objection!
Yeah. Two men. How did you know the gender of the two people involved? Not here? Oh, not her. Not her. Yeah. Fucking old bag, man. Also, Edgeworth, duh, because it wasn't pink. Are you stupid? It can't be a girl because the girl one is pink. Duh. Seeing as how the victim was wearing a costume at the time.
Ah!
Furthermore, I have another matter I'd like to inquire about. I'd very much like to know why you failed to mention the costume in your testimony.
Ugh.
I'm beginning to doubt if you really witnessed the murder at all.
But I'm telling you, I really did see it. I saw it with my very own eyes. From a seat in the second tier.
The second tier? Hey, didn't you say you saw it right in front of you earlier?
I was, I was using the phrase in a metaphorical sense.
Ugh, I fucking hate you. I see our witness still has a screw loose in the metaphorical sense.
The cushy seats in the second tier are reserved for hotshot VIPs. Which is exactly why I go there now and again to take a nap.
You're getting paid. I can't see how you could have gotten a good look from up there. It's so high up. Were you able to even see the victim's costume from all the way up there?
Well, I know I saw two people. But I couldn't really see what they looked like because they were in the stage of shadow.
Huh.
My eyesight isn't what it used to be, you know. But I can still see that you're the hottest guy here. Blah, 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 blah. What the fuck am I even saying?
Ugh. Let's return to our investigation, shall we, Kay? What is she saying?
Ah! People used to call me Eagle-Eyed Wendy back then. I could spot a good man from 100 paces away as I walked down the street just like that. Of course, they also noticed me in a flash and tried to make their move. But I'm not that easy. I was a careful girl with a judgmental eye. But I could never let a good man... I never let a good man slip me by. You bet I didn't. If you could have seen how many men
You got it. Sorry, I don't know why she turned British there. Stadium. This new silhouette of the victim is in a costume. Old Bag refers to Edgy as a stallion when Francie's been called a wild mare. She's a horse girl. She's a horse girl. The silhouettes can change depending on the information I input. But Little Thief can recreate more than just people. So investigate away. We may even find more info with which to make a more accurate sim. All right. Sounds like a plan. Okay. Pretty sure these two go together. Can't be in the shadow of a... I guess the stage was up at that point. Pew! If that woman's testimony is to be believed, the murder occurred before the stage was broken down. Do you want me to input that bit of info into Little Thief? Yes, if you please. Okay! Beep. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. There was clearly a contradiction here. Please stop stealing my lines. Oh, come on! It wasn't that hard to see it coming, even for a layman like me. I suppose. In any case, it's not possible for the killer to have stood here in that way, because there was a very real stage set up in this spot at the time. He's clipping through the fucking floor, Kay. Yeesh. I told you I got it. Do you feel the need to explain everything? Yes, well, in any case, we still need to resolve this unusual situation. Isn't it obvious the killer was on top of the stage, naturally? Right, Miss Oldbag?
Yes, I remember now. The killer was standing on top of the stage.
No, because the fucking trajectory of the bullet. Come on. See, now let me update the info in the simulation. Bop. No, it's not complete because it's fucked up. Did you get a chance to go to the front entrance area with Kay or Gumshoe yet? No, I haven't. Not yet. Well, what have we here? A bunch of hooligans running amok, I see. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Agent Lang, how nice of you to join us. Well, I can't have you going around messing up my crime scenes. I'm not. Agent Lang, we've discovered that the real scene of the murder is here, the stadium. I see. Thanks. For what? I'm just trying to show you my appreciation for all the time you just saved me. Who knew that such a strange little toy could recreate a crime scene like that? Little Thief is not a toy. You two. Sir. Yeah, it is troop grammary. It's cute. And there you have it, you see? Big boys like me don't need silly toys, little girl. Might be an opportunity after this, might have missed it. Fuck. Ah. Now this is a recreation. So what? Do you still intend to assert that Officer Meekins is the killer? Of course. Even knowing that the crime took place here doesn't let him off the hook. Bitch.
Agent Lang's logic. This is the real scene of the crime. Officer Meekins lay in wait for the victim on top of the stage. And when the victim finally showed, he shot him from on high. That's the truth your little recreation showed. Nuh-uh. How far will you go to accuse Officer Meekins of the crime? He's the most likely suspect we've got, especially given the situation with his gun.
Well, even if he is the killer, at least my recreation was still on the mark.
You see, thank you for your understanding, my little crow girl.
Ugh. Not some common crow, I'm the Yadak Rasu, the Raven Legend.
Unfortunately, your conclusion has yet to be tested, so let's see how well it holds up. Bitch. This is the real scene of the crime. Looks like we found the real crime scene first, bitch. Ha! Brag all you want, but we don't have all that free time, unlike the two of you.
You know what you remind me of? A dog licking his wounds as he whimpers home.
Well, I guess I should be thankful for all the time you saved me. Shisha. That's how we say thanks in my country. Oh, so your country is China. Okay. You're welcome. Hope he realizes we didn't do all of this for him. But I'm here now, so I'll be taking over. As I was saying, this is where the crime took place. Officer Meekins lay in wait for the victim on top of the stage.
Hold it!
Are you kidding me? That meek-ass bitch? He has stage fright. He's got every single kind of anxiety ever. This man is 0.1% Chinese and makes it his entire personality. Oh, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. He's like 57% French, but he doesn't want to, associate with being French. So he's like, oh, I'm from Zhengfa, My ancestor from Zhengfa is like this big hotshot that came up with all of these philosophies. Lying in wait. How did Officer Meekins even know the victim was going to come here? Simple. He was investigating the kidnappers, right? And while he was doing so, he came to understand the victim, Mr. Deacon's movements.
Objection!
Huh. And why would the good officer want to ambush and kill a kidnapper?
Knuckle back!
You mean his motive? Who knows and who cares? That's for you to fucking find out, dude. I just arrest people. You can find that out for yourself when you talk to him in jail. Huh. You have no respect for the order of law. And don't get me wrong, but I need more than there's no motive to convince me otherwise. He's right. The lack of a motive is a rather weak argument by itself. So the officer lay in wait on top of the stage. And when the victim finally showed, he shot him from on high.
Hold it!
Nuh-uh. So you agree with how our recreation turned out? Like I said, I'm grateful you were able to save me some time. Now, welcome back, April. All right, but we still don't know why he chose to wait on top of the stage. Who cares? Maybe he wanted to become the Blue Badger. What? Who's to say he didn't see the stage and decided to put on a Badger stage show of his own? That meek bitch. He couldn't perform for a fucking fly. Or maybe there's a completely different reason? Well, what does it matter? It still doesn't change the fact that Officer Meekins stood up on that stage and shot the victim on the ground below. Nuh-uh. That's the truth your little recreation showed. Nuh-uh.
Hold it!
So you honestly believe that what you're saying is what really occurred? Hey, so you're the ones who came up with the scenario. Are you saying you doubt yourselves? Ugh, touche. His hair looks a lot like Phoenix's hair. It's not nearly as fucking spiky. He's got 2 little wolf ears, and that's it. Do you think Phoenix wakes up like that, or do you think he, meticulously styles it every morning? Unfortunately, Agent Lang's conclusions do not contradict with our recreation.
Does that mean it all went down just as he says?
No, not quite. I wonder if what we had recreated earlier was the whole truth. Nuh-uh.
Objection!
Nuh-uh. He's just like that. Do you think it hurts? Do you think Edgeworth tries to, like, comb his fingers through Phoenix's hair when they're being domestic? And it's just spikes? You think Lang looks more like an owl villain from DC Comics? Probably. Like a DC Wolverine. Sorry, I don't know superheroes. He might actually just be DC. I have no idea. I'm terribly sorry, Agent Lang. I should have warned you about that our recreation is incomplete. We were in the middle of something. You kind of interrupted us. You cut in quite unexpectedly, after all. What's that supposed to mean? You said that the victim was shot by the killer from up above, correct? I hate to break it to you, but that's not possible.
Huh? Why not?
Recall Mr. Deacon's body, specifically where the gunshot wounds were located.
Actually, I didn't get that good of a look.
Oh, well done. The bullet entered Mr. Deacon in his abdominal region and exited his right shoulder. This is more consistent with an angled shot from beneath the victim.
Then...
Yes, our recreation had the victim being shot at an angle from above.
a clear contradiction.
You're discounting your own conclusions? We weren't finished yet, bitch. You interrupted us. No, this one point is the only flaw. This was the mistaken parameter in our recreation. Their locations. Does being a prosecutor give you a photographic memory or something? Well, I mean, he did already confirm. He confirmed, like, where the fucking bullet wounds were. I think that's a pretty important thing to memorize. And also, he writes it down in his organizer. I like to think he carries around a Polaroid camera that takes a picture, cheat, and then puts it in his organizer. I get it. I see what you're trying to say. I believe the killer and the victim were standing opposite to what we initially thought. It was the victim who was on top of the stage as he was being shot by the killer. Beep, beep. If this is what happened, it would also explain the positioning of the gunshot wounds.
But then what about the footprints?
Since footprints don't lie, we can assume that the killer also wore a costume.
Okay, I'll try using that data instead.
That's Kay's cool little thing. It's Little Thief. What a fucking... This is like Barney on Barney violence, dude. Now, why does she have that? It's for planning heists. Judging by the fact that both the killer and the victim were wearing costumes, I'd say it was a killing between the two kidnappers. That would be the most natural conclusion. Wouldn't you agree, Agent Lang? Well done, Mr. Prosecutor. But that alone doesn't clear Officer Meekins of the crime. Bruh. Chill. Another bit of proof. Oh yeah, so you take another good look at the tire marks over there. The 3 marks are indicative of the blue Badgermobile. That story Officer Meekins told about that shop on the wheels getting stolen was just a lie. He drove the blue Badgermobile here and committed the murder. Then he used the car to move the body to the garage in the Wild Wild West area. Bruh. You believe he moved the body with the car? That's right. It was Officer Meekins himself who pointed us to the way he did it. The three tied tread marks are very telling. However, is the blue Badgermobile the only thing capable of creating such a pattern? No, there's a pink one. Right there. Right in front of you. But I don't have that in my inventory. The tire marks. Yeah, the tire marks. The ones there behind the stage. Oh. They were hidden up until now by the various pieces of stage equipment. As for when they were made, they must have been made after the rain had begun to fall, correct? Yeah, and probably around the same time as when the killer's footprints were made. The tires on that blue Badgermobile probably got pretty muddy because of that. I'd say it's the blue Badgermobile because, well, that's pretty obvious too. The 3 marks are indicative of the blue Badgermobile, but there's a pink one right there. Bruh. 3 tire marks. I have to agree that the blue Badgermobile has 3 tires. Of course, the only thing in this park that could make those marks is a roving shop.
Objection!
Are you forgetting that there are in fact 3 of them? You can't simply ignore the pink and proto Badgermobiles, Agent Lang.
Not so fast!
Nuh-uh. Of course, I didn't say it couldn't be either of those 2. But I see no reason to drag them into this just to complicate things. Bruh. 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 He's just like, I acknowledge that there's flaws, but I simply choose to ignore them.
Hold it!
Of course, you have some sort of proof that it was all a lie, correct? Of course not. That's your job, bitch. Well, that was blunt. But suppose it is a lie. It would explain a lot of things. Like his movements and his whereabouts. He drove the blue Badgermobile here and committed the murder.
Hold it!
So you still claim that the tire marks belong to the blue Badgermobile? He must have arrived on scene after the ground had become wet with rain. Hold on. But it's not muddy. But there's no mud. There's no mud. Officer Meekins committed the murder. And he used the car to move the body to the garage in the Wild Wild West area.
Hold it!
Besides the blue Badgermobile, there are other ways the body could have been moved.
Not so fast!
Recall what the Wild Wild West area looked like. Only the blue Badgermobile and Mr. Deacon's body were in the garage. I'd say that's proof. I suppose if one were to look at that place, that would be the only logical conclusion. However, my experience tells me that the truth is usually not so easily found. Is there some sort of problem with Agent Lang's statement with regard to that scene? Yeah. Looks like the only thing that car was selling was death, not dreams. Only if what Agent Lang believes turns out to be true. The 3-tired tread marks are very telling. However, is the blue Badgermobile the only thing capable of creating such a pattern? No. Absolutely insane to think Meekins killed anyone. It's like, I would believe it if Meekins accidentally shot himself, you know? Nuh-uh, there's no mud.
Objection!
Sorry, Agent Lang, but that's an impossible tale. Shot his own foot, yep. And why is that? Those tire marks could not have been left by Officer Meekins' blue Badgermobile. One look at the car would have told you so. What proves that the blue Badgermobile had never been to the stadium? It's clean.
Take that!
Take a good look at the tires. There's not a single dollop of mud to be found on it. Ugh. If this car had come to the backstage area and left those tire tracks, then the lack of mud on these tires stands out as very peculiar indeed. Then how do you explain the tire tracks, genius? Another fucking car, dumbass. Hey, I got it. What about Miss Oldbag's pink Badgermobile? Dollop. Yeah. It's a very nice word. I think it's a very sweet word. Like a dollop of whipped cream.
Don't be ridiculous! I was sleeping the entire time in the second-tier seats!
Indeed. I believe we can rule her out as someone related to the crime. Because, you know, as fucking annoying as she is, I don't think she is quite capable of murder. That would be too convenient for me. If she could go to jail and never leave. However, there was yet one more roving store, as I recall. Oh, you mean the Proto Badger? God, it's so fucking creepy. That's right. There was one more parking space inside that garage. And it proves the existence of a proto-badgermobile. Agent Lang, I suggest you find this proto-badgermobile post-haste. There must still be some sort of incriminating evidence in it. Ugh. I don't like his idol. Why does he do that finger thing?
Hey, did you hear something?
Huh. Oh. Hey. Sup? Oh. This dude is fucking spoiled as hell, huh? I bet he did it. A dollop of Daisy? Help me.
You alright?
No. Well, this is something. Looks like we found our kidnapping victim. Where were you all this time? Wild West with kidnappers. He was in the room next to the one I was held in? Ran away using underground and got lost. The kidnappers. What is it? I can't understand what you're trying to say. The kidnappers escaped wearing costumes. Did you see the faces of your kidnappers? No, I didn't see their faces, but two. One was a woman. A woman? Quite an important piece of testimony. Hey, what are you guys doing? Stop standing there and get your cops on this already. I'll even let you guys have what the kid said just now. Consider it a gift. What are you gonna do, like, lobotomize me to get it out of my brain, bitch? Somebody help the damn dude. I don't know. I get a bad vibe from him. Now, you gonna get out of my crime scene, or am I gonna have to get rough? Ugh. Again?
You're nothing but a big bully. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, let's go.
Oh, no. Not you. You're very important. You're a very important witness for my case. I'm not about to let you get away that easily.
Don't count on me to testify because I won't. Not for you.
That's right. I won't either. You hear me, you young whippersnapper?
Hey, calm down. There's no need for all this hostility. God, Edgeworth, you certainly attract the weirdos, huh? I've got an army of 100 men at my side, and what do you have? Like 2 minors and a woman on, like, deathbed? I just want to take a statement from each of you. I'm not going too rough. I'm not gonna rough either of you up. I give you my word. Come on. Come now, fair maidens. What do you say? Will you cooperate?
Fair maidens? Okay. My, you little rascal. You sure know the way to a woman's heart.
Lang Ji says, the passage of time is but a fleeting moment, and a lady is young forever.
Trying to undo my edgy poo with your fancy schmancy sayings. Let's get this over with. So we're clear, I'm only interested in giving you my statement. Unless you keep that talk up. If you put on a cravat, maybe I'll be interested.
Pretty sure Old Bag can at least take down 5. That's true. Just, from talking. Like, being annoying in general. Sure, just as soon as Mr. Prosecutor leaves us be. Mr. Edgeworth! Ugh, I have to leave, sorry. To be continued! Whoop! I might have lost my chance to see the little, like, achievement thing. Hopefully I get a chance later. No, that was it, that's it! Back to title, don't save, because I already saved. Gatewater! Gate water. Look at those colors. More like gay water. Hey, someone's dead. Woo! Okay. Well, initial thoughts of the case. I don't trust that kidnapped guy. I think it was staged. I don't know if he's the killer. Maybe the lollipop girl's the killer. I don't know. Put a few dogs in there. I hope I get a chance to, like, go... oh, frogs. I thought you meant just, like, put a few dogs in the park, and I was, like, fully ready to accept that. Frogs make sense, yes. Losing brain cells with this case, boys. Yeah, because Wendy Oldbag is here, and no one likes her. Oh my god, I hope her fucking testimony is over already, and she never shows up again. Holy shit. Anyways, thank you all for watching. And I will stream this again next week. But on Thursday, I'll be back with, what the fuck am I streaming Thursday? I don't remember. Is it Metaphor or is it Aegis? I can't remember. What did I schedule? Oh, it's Metaphor. The Refantazio, like, pseudo-Persona game. Like, it's Persona, but, like, not. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you all then. Bye-bye!